Hello.
Now I hear you. I didn't hear the intro. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
What's going
Oh
on?
shit! I was on mute the whole time. Yeah.
I mean, I heard you talking through the intro.
Yeah, I heard it too.
I was like, the hell?
Oh, you hear that thick ass Bronx accent? Tomo, what's going on here?
What's going on here? I'm not hearing anything.
About a big.
Stay down on speed before I go back to work.
Don't make me laugh too hard, man. I'm still covered from this cold shit.
Yo, man, I feel like shit.
You got the Rona?
Nah, I ain't had no Rona. My streak is still going, baby. It was just a regular flu and cold.
That's what they all say.
Nah, I got tested.
Yeah, I feel like I had that shit too. Even though I got tested and it came up like negative, I didn't know. I felt like I had that shit, bro. Cause that shit felt weird. It took mad long to recover. I'm like, nah.
That's like a fall. Yo, we were supposed to have 4 with Fresh Prince, but I don't know what's going on with this guy. He said he's rebooting and he never came back.
I don't. Yo, we're about to open up a GoFundMe, yo, for Fresh Prince, man. Gotta get him a new laptop, man. That laptop is shot. My man was looking like Bruce Lee in one of those kung fu flicks. My man, nothing was syncing up.
It reminded me of the episode of, you ever seen Big Bang Theory when Sheldon needs a new laptop?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
And he's talking to his girlfriend. He's like, and she keeps telling him get a new laptop. He like your video is choppy, your sound gives out. He's like, what?
Damn. Oh man, yo, what's really good, man? This is Untitled Live, episode 78, man. Thank you. We here another Friday. We made it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we ain't here.
I think Fresh Prince is in now. I'm gonna give him a second before I drop him in. This shit looking laggy already. Backstage, my man. Lagging backstage.
Oh yeah, baby. That thing's skipping.
Skip to my loop.
It's looking like Russell Crowe in that movie. What's that movie with Denzel Washington where he played the robot? The little AI shit.
I forgot the name of that shit.
Virtuosity or some shit like that.
Yo,
you hear us? Oh man, that's a wrap. Yo, did you see that ghost? Yo, he just had a ghost effect, bro. You saw that shit?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Yo, that's just crazy.
Oh man, you might have to get on your. You might get back. You might need to get back on your phone, bro.
Yeah.
Old faithful. Old faithful.
What would y'all do if y'all looking like as we're doing the show right now? You see like a fucking apparition appear behind one of us on the screen.
I'm gonna remove you from the fucking group right there. That shit.
Bro, don't remove me without saying shit though. Let me know if I gotta move, man.
Nah, bro, it's rest in peace. Exit.
Let me know if I gotta move, bro. Like don't just go.
Oh hell no, we ain't doing that shit. Yo, Fresh Prince, you good, bro?
Nah, go to the phone, man. Go on the phone.
I'm about to use sign language for him real quick. Nah, this shit is a wrap. It's all good, man.
I'm out.
He did the I'm out.
I'm out.
Oh man. Well, we got shit to talk about today, man. But before we get to those juicy topics, man, we're gonna do a quick We're gonna do a quick temperature check, man. So
temperature check. You can't use those words, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Temperature check. So,
COVID, I think, right? COVID.
Oh.
But Red, how was your week, man?
No, it was pretty good, man. I was at work recovering from this cold, but I started working this week. My check took a hit because I was out so many fucking days, so that sucked.
Oof.
Yeah. TSA called me back for the airport assessment interview or some shit, so I got that on Wednesday coming up.
Nice.
Yeah, but other than that, it was a good week, man. Besides, the shit I know we all gonna talk about it later, but like the craziness that was happening this week.
Oh yeah, that shit. Yep. There's a lot of shit to talk about. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun topic.
I saw Moon Knight and I saw the Halo again. I finished Vikings Valhalla on Netflix. It was pretty good. That's about it. Yeah.
So
how was your guys' weeks?
Yeah, just thinking, how was your week, man? Yeah, this is like the tail end of your vacation, man.
Yeah, man. Just chilling, just relaxing.
It's gonna be chaos waiting for you on Monday, boy.
I don't.
What?
It's gonna be chaos waiting for you on Monday. Whenever you take a vacation, you come back, it's always chaos waiting for you on your first day back, yo.
Yeah, I fucking hope not, but
I don't know. The way Fresh is smiling, I think you got some chaos coming your way. The way Fresh is smiling, I think you got some chaos coming your way, Monday.
Oh man, this is not. I'm not gonna spoil it for him, man.
I can't wait to hear next week Friday how his week is going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to work and then be like, you can stay home permanently.
Oh man, it's been a lot, man. This week has been very hectic.
Like, you don't gotta come back to the office. We'll send you a box for your laptop.
Nah, you good. It's just a lot of the volume was high this week, but yeah, we managed to get through it. Got a little sick yesterday. Fucking food. I think food poisoning some shit because I had like some like tuna yesterday, and that shit had my stomach in.
Well, I thought you wasn't eating meat.
No, well, I mean just fish.
Oh, so you're pescatarian then?
Yeah, just fish. So that shit had me fucked up. Though I had to leave work a little early yesterday.
Tuna? Yeah, that's crazy because tuna you can eat raw like sushi.
What time you leave?
So I mean that's
not that early. I like 5.
No, okay.
Yeah, what the
you
fuck
stuck it out.
That tuna?
I have no idea. I just know that I ate that shit and that shit was not sitting right. I'm like, fuck. It was kind of. It came to the office kind of warm too. Ooh. That should have been a red flag because the mayonnaise and shit. I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
that's the second time that somebody from our job got sick from fish-related product.
It's definitely mayonnaise. Probably mayonnaise.
Yeah. So. Yeah. It was cool, man, because I was able to kind of recover because I was off today, so I have like a good 3-day weekend. I don't have anything planned. I'm just gonna be chilling in the crib.
Destiny.
Probably do some Destiny. I don't fucking know, depending, because
we gotta get that pin, bro.
Oh yeah, the pin.
I haven't touched that shit. Ever since I put on that legendary and was kicking my ass, I was like, yeah.
Nah, that legendary.
Destiny since.
You have to be like high level to even attempt to do that shit by yourself. Like,
yeah,
you gotta be over the cap by like 50 or 50, 60 like to beat that shit by yourself. That shit is wild. For 2 people, we almost ended our friendship. I was like, yo, what are you doing, bro?
Y'all was arguing? Yeah, that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, now I'm gonna do some other shit. Like, we had a plan, and we just like, we always fucked it up, but we got through it. I think we at the end part. I don't think we have that much left.
Hopefully not, because then we get that pin. That should be dope. Like, yo, got that pin.
Yeah. So, all right, man. We're gonna get into the shits, man. So, like Friday, we had our show, and like a day after, the internet, everything went wild.
Yo, did anyone see Morbius though?
I did not see Morbius.
I was gonna go today. I had tickets for 11:30, but then I woke up. I was getting ready, right, and I made the mistake and go on social media. And every time somebody mentioned Morbius, it was nothing good. Like, not even relevant. Now, nobody was like, "Yeah, it's okay." No, everybody just shat on that movie. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cancel my ticket.
We said it.
I saw a good review, and then it was an April Fool's joke.
Yo,
Yo.
we've been very vocal on this program that this movie was not going to be great. Like the expectations gonna be very low. I'm gonna go into this movie not expecting much, but I already
Bro.
know. Like it got spoiled for me. Like I already know everything that's gonna happen. And from what I heard, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Bro,
The
it
end
was one guy said he went to go see it, and he said it's like worse than Wonder Woman 84.
84?
Yeah.
I
Like
didn't
the
think
CGs were like on some fucking Green Lantern level shit.
I didn't think anything would be worse than Wonder Woman 84. Yeah, that shit was bad.
I don't know, man. I heard the end credit scene about that shit. I'm like, that shit doesn't even make any sense.
I didn't hear about
the. When we get to see the movie, hopefully I'll see it this weekend. But I don't know.
You
if
actually want to go see it?
I don't know, man. I don't want to see it, but I do want to.
You
see
know,
it.
I always feel.
How about that?
I always feel you should go see the movie, even though it's bad. You should go see it just to judge it for yourself. You know what I mean? Even though you're hearing bad reviews, if you had an interest to see the movie before, you should just at least see it just to judge it for yourself. You never know; you might end up liking it.
My thing is like, I don't go based on like critics, but I do go based on two critics that I follow, and we have like a lot of the same kind of like takes on movies and shit. And when I heard him shit on the movie, I was like, oh no. Jeremy Johns is one of them. Jeremy Johns is one of them, and then Koi Janru is the second critic. Koi is he did Collider. He has the kind of red hair. He's like John Schnepp, like reincarnated. And he like him and I will follow the same shit. And they both said, hey, listen, this is, you can watch it, you might have fun, but don't expect much. Like, the way they did it is it's you could definitely tell it's been a movie that it's a reason why it got pushed back 2 years. So I don't know.
But to be pushed back 2 years and then still be shitty, it's like you might as well have released it on time and let it be shitty.
I don't know. I think Jared Leto doesn't have a good track record, man.
No, he doesn't have a good track record. He has like the lowest Rotten Tomato score on DC, and he has the lowest on Marvel. He has both of the worst rated movies on both sides.
What was he on the Marvel again?
And the Suicide Squad.
No, Marvel though.
Well, Morbius.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Yo, that's So
I feel bad for you, but you know what it is that he is really good with like roles that's like when he plays like an eccentric person.
Like
right, he does well with that shit.
Like when he plays the transsexual guy and having AIDS and shit.
Playing that, or he playing what was it, the House of Gucci, whatever that shit was. He was good with that.
He was pretty good as that creepy ass guy in that movie with was it Denzel Washington with the weird faced kid. God, I can't remember the movie now. Where like they thought he committed a crime and he did it, and they killed him in the end, and like Denzel Washington hit the body or some shit like that.
Yes, that was like HBO Max's first like released.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a movie theater, but they released it on HBO Max.
Yeah, I know you're talking about that movie. He was good.
He was good as that character.
Yeah, Requiem for a Dream. He was good as well. Yeah, he has really good. It's just when he plays a character, like when it's not eccentric. It's almost like he kind of. It's the writing as well. It's not him. If he's reading the script, he's gonna be reading whatever bad script it is. Unless he has like a say in being improv. But yeah, I'm not sure, man. Like I'm not sure if I want to waste my 2 hours in watching this movie, man.
I think it's like hour 40, hour 40 minutes, right?
Yeah, but by the time the travel to get there,
Yeah, it's
the
really 2
money
hours. Yeah,
spent,
that's true. With the
buying
trailers and shit.
popcorn and buying. You need to keep yourself hydrated watching that shit. So I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it. I will definitely sleep on it, and if I feel like I want to waste
Let
that
me know.
time, I'll do it. What else we had? We had Moon Knight. Moon Knight dropped on Wednesday. A lot of people were shitting on this
Yeah,
episode,
I saw mixed
Really?
reviews.
and I'm like, did we watch the same fucking show?
I ain't
You
gonna
know what
hold
it-
you. I ain't gonna hold you. I had to watch it about like 2 or 3 times though to get a true feeling how I really want to feel about the episode.
Let me see. You see. Oh, he doesn't look like he's breaking up.
Good?
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
excuse.
okay.
I spoke too soon.
Now, why did it look like he just started a line before he looked the camera?
I hear everything clear. I'm still coming in crazy.
I mean,
He coming in better than before.
Is it the delay?
Nah, I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, it was
Alright, cool.
I can hear everything coming in
Alright.
clear.
All right, nice. All right, so now we were talking about we just started talking about Moon Knight.
We just finished shit on Morbius, and now we're moving on to Moon Knight.
Yeah, I was still watching. I was paying attention.
So a lot of people were shitting on episode 1 of Moon Knight. I guess for someone that's not like the casual, like for the casuals, you probably have an issue with this show because it's not like it could definitely confuse you 100%. Because it's not linear at this point. Because it's the first episode, we just start, we're getting to know what the character is, or not even the character, because this is like his alternate.
Yeah,
This is not Mark. This is not Mark Spector.
Mark Spector's the real person, not the person we're
Personality.
following is the personality disorder.
Yeah, I was explaining to Steph. It's like, what is Moon Knight? I'm like, well, Moon Knight it's considered almost like Marvel's version of Batman, but to put it in simpler terms, he's Bruce Wayne, but Bruce Wayne not knowing that he fights crime fights crime at night. Like he doesn't know these things. Like it's
a schizophrenic Batman.
Yeah, it's a schizophrenic Batman, and then that part of Batman is hiding his identity from his alternate identity, so he doesn't find out that he's doing what he's doing.
Personality.
There's so many different layers to it. And she's like, "Well, that sounds crazy," but then when she watches, she's like, "All right, cool. Like I get it." But I definitely dug the episode. It was cool. It was different.
I liked it.
It was very different.
I had to watch it a couple of times before I liked the episode. So on first watch, I was gonna say, "What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck going on here? This shit's trash." And I said, "You know what? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Watch episode again." I said, "Watch the episode again, bro." Like, so I had to watch it again, and I watched it like 3 times before I finally said, "You know what? It wasn't bad. It was a good episode." I had to watch the episode literally 3 times though.
I love what they're doing with the time jumps, where he kind of like it kind of skips and then it changes and he's like,
yeah,
he done killed everybody. I'm like, oh, that's nice.
I think that's what frustrated people because people want, some people they don't want to wait, they want to see the action. So like for them, like the action's about to happen and then he blacks out and then like everybody's like, "What the fuck, man? We don't get to see nothing." You know what I mean? So it was like, I think that's what people mostly, from what I read, that's what I saw people frustrated about. Them not getting to see the action on the action scenes. It's just him blacking out, and then next thing you know, everything's like destroyed around him, or there's blood, or there's something, or he's in another location or whatever.
Yeah, but in doing it like that, they, the audience is also in the same predicament that he is, that they don't know what the fuck just happened.
I mean, I get it. It took me, like I said, I had to rewatch it, and I get it. I get it. But on first glance, if I had stuck with my first glance watch, like just, I'd have been like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I'd have been one of them.
It's funny. I didn't even think about it like that. The way Slinky just
Nah,
brought it up, like I didn't think about it like that. I'm like, yeah, they're playing
Yeah.
with the audience.
Yeah, they play with us. They want us to. They putting us in Steven's shoes. So we're experiencing everything Steven
Right.
experienced. We're not experiencing what Mark experienced. I'm pretty sure the next
Exactly.
episode they're probably gonna give us Mark's side of stuff. Then they're probably gonna play the same shit, but it's gonna be Mark's point of view on the next episode. And every time he blacks out, they're gonna skip the Steven stuff.
It's gonna be like the Book of Boba. You know, they do the flashbacks.
Is it? Am I wrong? It's 4 personalities, right?
I think it's
There's-
3.
There's Mark. There's
It's
Steven,
3.
and there's another one.
And
Right?
there's one that's like
Jacob.
a street
Jake.
guy. He's like a
Jake, the
street
cab
smart guy
driver.
or whatever like that.
Yeah, Jake.
The
Jake
cab-
is like the cab.
Drive
He's the
with
one
Jake. Yeah.
that his alternate ego is Mr. Knight, right? He's the one with the suit.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. That's
And then
gonna
you
be
got
crazy,
and
man.
then you got the voice. He said, "Oh, great, the idiot's awake."
What was his name? What
Khonsu.
god is he?
Khonsu.
Khonshu,
He's
Khonshu, right?
Egyptian guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like how they bring in this whole supernatural shit. Like you're gonna get like the whole lineage of Khonshu. Like Khonshu's his sister is Bash, right? The Black
Yeah,
Panther. That's the Black Panther guy.
That's what I can't wait for. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard they teased Black Panther in the episode, but it was so quick that audience might have missed it. I was trying to like rewatch to see if I could catch it.
I wish I screenshotted someone's comment on some shit, and it was like, how does that make sense, man? Black Panther's all the way in Africa. I'm like, you fucking idiot.
So it's
He's
Egypt.
in Africa, bro.
So it's Egypt, you dumbass.
It's not far fetched, bro. Like it's
My man's get a map.
like the Africans, bro. Like, it's like the continent.
Bro, it was like the other day when they said some fool was like, "Oh, Black Panther, it doesn't have like it's a fictional story. It doesn't have like real culture in it." I'm like, my nigga. I say, yo, what? Like, the Bass is a real Egyptian goddess. People actually worship that god in real life, yo. Like, that's a real Egyptian goddess. And for the Wakanda, yes, the place is fictional, but like everything in Wakanda was incorporated from different African cultures. So it's like for him to even say that shit, it was like it blows my mind how stupid people are, man.
Yeah, they just
And all of that stuff is based on reality anyway. Like Wakanda, the mountain in Wakanda is Kilimanjaro. Like all of that stuff is real. They just changed the names.
Listen, Wakanda is based off of I want to say old school Mali. Like it's supposed to be Mansa Musa, like that, because that was the richest nation in Africa back in the day, and that's what Wakanda is loosely based off of. It's based off of that nation, like how he had the most gold, had the most prosperity, he had the most like prosperous reign in Africa. Like everybody was like chilling, like people. He was so rich, like he broke the gold like standard, like for people. Like he was like, yo, that's how rich Mansa Musa was, yo. That's what kind of what T'Challa is to like the Marvel universe. Like he's so rich with the vibranium. They're so rich. Like people are shocked. They're gonna be shocked when they find out how rich he is, because now that he opened the borders to let everybody into Wakanda. So it's all based on a real culture. Like Stanley knew what he was doing when he made this character.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they cast the actual person to play her in the Black Panther 2 movie. So I guess we're gonna get this all, like we're gonna get these. I guess wherever these guys are trapped in, they're gonna be released.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be released. We're gonna see them like in CG form or whatever form.
Well, I mean, they don't have to overthink it. Like Bass always appears in like a panther form. So like she comes in a panther form. Like sometimes she comes like in a humanoid panther form. Like she's like, I think one time T'Challa approached her, she was sitting on a throne, and that's when she made T'Challa the King of the Dead or whatever like that.
King of the Dead.
She was a humanoid panther, but she always, you don't have to like complicate it. You just make it a panther that talks, and like that works for me. Don't overdo it. A giant panther though. It can't be like the normal size panther like the father and them was.
Yeah. I don't think was it and so I'm assuming Khonshu's avatar is Moon Knight. Then the guy who's playing Ethan Hawke, whatever character Ethan Hawke is playing, he's an avatar of that
Of
um
Amunet.
Amunet, right? So
So my thing is who else would be freaked out that big ass big bird band and shit was following you around? I'd be freaked out, bro. Like,
God, that's just scary. When he
That
turned
shit was
around, it was
crazy.
right in front of him, right behind him, like this. Like I was like, oh shit.
yeah, I jumped. I was like, oh shit. My nigga was on the bus like, ah.
This show definitely feels more. I said it before with the Falcon and Winter Soldier, but this show feels a lot more cinematic. It felt more like this is like a movie they're splicing in half
Hmm.
to
I
six
feel like it
parts.
should. I feel like it should have been made a movie.
It feels like a movie.
Hmm.
It feels like a movie.
It does, yeah. It does
Because
sound
when it stopped, I was like, I got kind of upset. Like I feel like there's more that needed to be shown. Like I was like, when it got to the ending, I was really like upset.
Yeah, I was kind of tight too.
I was surprised that we actually got Moon Knight first episode. I was like,
I am
I
too.
kept pressing like pause to see where I was at in the progress bar. I'm like, oh man, we're not gonna get Moon Knight this one. And he's like, yo, you surrender the body. I was like, oh, he said surrender the body. I was like, I knew this was gonna happen, but like pretty much we saw the scene of Moon Knight we've been seeing in the trailers for a whole year.
Hmm.
Him just beating some shit and then him kind of like going towards the camera. But like even the credits are fucking dope. I like the credits a lot. I want to see to be honest, I'm kind of jealous at these influencers that got to see the first 4 episodes.
Word, they show like 4 episodes, man.
And I'm like, yo, man, I want to see all
Bro,
4 of these shits
Bro,
too,
we gotta
man.
build our brand up, yo. Fuck.
Yo, we gotta build it up, man. I need you guys to fucking share us everywhere. Share us. Share the fucking link. Get us up there, man, so we can get these episodes too and not spoil it.
I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, okay.
Not a fresh is
Like,
invited.
You see what happened for No Way Home?
Mhm.
Yo, I'm the worst. Yeah. Listen, I'll change.
Nah,
I'll
you
change.
gotta change. That non-disclosure
change.
agreement is no joke, bro.
Oh yeah, man. And NDAs, bro.
Yo, that non-disclosure agreement is no joke. You gotta change for that shit, boy.
Yeah. Yep. So I don't know, man. I like this episode was really good. I will give this one a 5 out of 5.
Well, I'll agree. I'll agree with your sentiment. Definitely a 5 out of 5. I love this, man. Like I've been a fan of Moon Knight already. Like I just love Egyptian gods and that whole lore. That's like just my own personal thing. So the fact to see like a lot of this stuff being put into this show, like it's just getting me in a place that I feel like a lot of people are not really understanding it. But I can't wait. And like you said, with Bass being Khonshu's sister, there's so many other things that are connected to this. I can't wait for them to go into, man. This is dope. Definitely a 5 out of 5, man. I need the second episode already, man.
Yeah, because if you think about it now, like if every god has an avatar,
Mm-hmm.
who is Bash's avatar? The Black Panther, I would
Right.
assume.
Then you got Sekhmet, which is the lion. You have Sekhu, I think, which is the crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a few of them, man. They have I know they're trying to branch this off into the Spider-Verse too, because obviously Parker's one of the spider totems. So yeah, this branches out everywhere, man. It branches out across the whole universe right now.
It's definitely giving us this supernatural vibe. We definitely getting some kind of like Midnight Sun situation with this bitch. If he's working in London, Dane Whitman is working in London. Blade is in London. Like, there's a lot of opportunities for one of them to show up. At least one of them.
He already kind of confirmed it. Did you see his interview? Oscar Isaac. He was
about
doing
Blade?
an interview with. Well, they just asked him. He was. I think it was something Mexico or some Brazil, one of them things. But he was doing one of those interviews, and they asked him what hero he would like to work with. Now he asked him about a singular hero who he thought Moon Knight should team up with. Dude just basically named like the whole Midnight Suns, and then name dropped them too. So that's probably something that's gonna be coming real soon, because he said him, Blade, Daredevil, Punisher, Ghost Rider, I think was all of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the 5 he mentioned.
They probably would play off the whole Avatar of being like some kind of like retconning Dracula and making him seem like he's an avatar for one of the gods.
Right.
Creating more vampires, and that's how it brings Blade into the situation.
I feel like that's what they're doing with Ethan Hawke. I'm on my way around and see, but I think that's what they're doing with him.
He's giving me a Dracula vibe.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. Someone did say it. Like, they're like, "Are you playing Dracula?" And his eyes opened up like.
No, I think that's what they're doing with it.
Yeah, so I just had I was looking over quick. So Khonshu is not related to Bass in the religion. I don't know how they're gonna do it for the Marvel, but in the religion, no. I just looked it up. Bass is related to Sekhmet. Sekhmet and Bass are sisters.
There's levels. There's levels. So if they're describing it by levels, then it's not going to show him as their sibling. But
because the parents of Khonshu is Amun and Mut. Bass' parent is Ra.
Same person, bro.
Huh?
Same person.
I don't hear you. Your sound cut up.
Okay. Atum. That's what you're talking about, right? Atum?
Amun.
Ra. Same as Atum. Atum is the son of Mother Gaia and Nun. Which is basically like, I don't know if y'all want me to break it all down, because it's like they're like aspects of reality. So basically, to keep it as simple as possible.
I know what you're saying. Cause I get what you're saying. Cause he later on becomes Ra, but for some reason I think they separate them. So it's like once Amun is like one, even though Amun becomes Ra, it's like I guess in their religion they separate them. You know what I mean? So like when he's Amun, it's like a different thing than when he becomes Ra. You know what I mean?
I'm just looking at it as if it's the same person. I'm saying, because all he did was evolve into a different version, and that's when he became Amun Ra. And
you're gonna need an Egypt person. We need an Egypt mythology expert to answer these questions.
All right.
But I think with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they changed that up a little bit. Like as far as the
no, they're gonna simplify it. That's I don't go by anything with Marvel. I don't really like pay attention to whatever they sibling, because they simplify things for the heck of it, like Loki and Thor being brothers, even though in the real religion they're not brothers.
Yeah.
So like they just simplify stuff in Marvel. So that's why I'm saying probably in the Marvel universe they're gonna be just related. They're gonna make them related. They're not gonna like complicate it with like the way we are. I just wanted to know the real history behind the real thing, who she's really related to and stuff like that.
Well, the only difference I think with Marvel is that look at it like the Avengers teams, right? You see how they have different versions of the teams. So when you look at the gods, right? You have the Ennead, which he mentioned. Those are the 7 or actually 9 gods that he was referring to in the show. Mm-hmm. So you have Bast, which is a part of the Ennead, right? Which is that second group. But the original group, the first group, which is also considered his kids, is what I'm saying. But the first group that was before them, Khonshu was a part of that group. So all I'm saying is that they are brother and sister. If you look at it in the lineage, it's like he had one set of kids. Khonshu was set up in that first set of kids. And then when he reset it and made the Ennead, Bast and Sekhmet and all the rest of them came along. So I still consider them like siblings. But it's like they're just a second generation of those gods. Of that pantheon of gods, I should say.
Yo, you be knowing mad shit, bro. I'll tell you one thing, bro.
Now that's my joint, man. I love it.
Oh no,
I don't be knowing mad shit, nigga. Nice.
Yeah, no, but like no, cause he looked at that shit without looking at a phone. Like he was just that's off the rip. He knows this shit. I don't know anything about this fucking culture. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not deeply versed in the Egypt mythology. I know
Me either.
I know
it's very
I know
interesting.
like some of it. I know some of it, but I don't know all of it.
I know Osiris. I know
mostly,
Anubis.
I mostly like read up on like the Norse and the Norse and the Greek mythologies. Like Egypt, I just started getting into like Egypt mythology and stuff. But that shit is complicated. It's more complicated than Norse and Greek mythology.
Yeah, I was kind of like gravitated to that kind of like world. Like watching the Mummy movies, watching Anaxo, because I always loved the names like Anubis, fucking Osiris, Anaxonamun, like Hemotep, like those kind of names. Horus, like I name all my like my Apple devices, my AirPods. What I have them at like this one, I think it's called Fear Anubis, and my pros are like Fear Osiris. Like I like the names. I always did. Just need to brush up on actual history.
Just to connect that real quick, Fresh, like how I was just saying, there's different generations. So after Bast and them and the Ennead group, which you can kind of look at as now the grandchildren, that's when Osiris and Horus and Anubis, that's when all of them came, was after the Ennead pantheon. So it's all connected. They're all related. It's just different versions and generations.
Yeah, so it's like reincarnation and him reinventing himself and then creating a new family with that lineage and then changing and yeah.
So basically, when Ra left to go live on the sun, that's when his son Shu created Osiris and Horus and all of them.
Bro, you're not even gonna talk about how Ra leveled up like 3 times. Nigga. First he started off as a moon, then he becomes Ra, then he's like a moon Ra. Like, bro, like, my man leveled up 3 times, bro. Like, bro.
Not talk too, but like people don't really talk about him, but like he's the Amun Ra is the sun god. It was the original moon god. Once Ra took over, became his emissary or the god of wisdom. So because he became the god of wisdom, that's when they ascended Khonshu to the god of the moon. But he was already the god of vengeance. So that's why Moon Knight is now the god of the moon and vengeance.
The more you fucking know, guys. Listen, if you didn't know, now you fucking know. That's it. Sometimes we bring some kind of knowledge here. Even if Fresh Prince is full of shit and he just making this shit up, that shit sounds real as fuck, bro.
Nah, man. Y'all research my findings. Research my findings.
You tell the truth.
For real.
That's what's up, though. Like, I appreciate that because I don't know these things.
Yeah, just don't watch Gods of Egypt for your knowledge, though.
I saw that movie, and that movie is trash.
But just so y'all know I'm not bullshitting. This is
over
what I get
here
into on the regular. This is what I get into on the regular.
You recommend that book? Because I'm looking for a good Egypt mythology book, yo.
Definitely. This will break down everything about the body and all types of different things. Because a lot of these gods are just representations of the body.
I need a good Egypt mythology book, yo.
There you go. Put that shit in the chat, yo. If you can put it in the chat, put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely throw that on
for the listeners and the
viewers. We got shit, but they quiet today. Right? They just listening.
Nah, it's all good.
They're all about getting disappointed watching
Morbius.
So I give it a 5 out of 5.
Podcast for this.
Fresh gave it 5 out of 5. Stink, Mr. Soul,
5.
5 out of 5. Mr. Red Nasty.
So I'm
Red
gonna
Nasty,
be
Red
different.
Nasty, Red Nasty. I knew it.
Uh-oh. After 3 shots, what you give it? What you give it, man?
4, baby.
That's not bad.
Oh,
That's
what
not
the
terrible,
fuck?
bro.
I mean,
That's
it's
not
4.
bad.
It was gonna be a lot lower than it was before. So,
Someone who didn't really follow.
well, it's a 4. It's a 4 for me.
If you gotta watch it 3 times, and that the number is not gonna, it's gonna stagger, because if it's normally the first try. If the first episode don't grab you in, that number is gonna tank.
Yeah.
For some people. I know I have to.
It's just me. I mean, it was just the first episode was a little rough for me, so that's probably why I'm giving it a 4. But we'll see what the next episode. Now that I have a better understanding of what's going on, the next episode, might be better.
Yeah, because for me, vice versa. Like if I watched I watched Us for the first time, I didn't like it. I watched it a second time under a different lens, and I loved the fucking movie. My first watch of the movie Us was not a good experience.
I thought the family was freaking stupid, yo.
It was.
Like, bro, if I come on my house, yo, and there's people just standing in my driveway, like just creepy, I'm saying stuff to them and they're not talking.
Yeah, fact.
If I don't have a gun in the house, yeah, we all get in the car, we're running them over as we
wilding,
leave, bro. Like, come on. It's not even a joke.
Already bad enough the guys are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
There's no street lights, there's nothing. You're in the boonies. Anybody, it could just be a fucking cat on your driveway standing.
And it wasn't even like they looked normal, bro. They everything about them say, yo, this shit is creepy, yo. And what the hell? Nah, bro.
Oh man.
I don't know what the husband was thinking. He gonna go out there with a bat and some shit. Like, what the hell was that bat gonna do? Yo, get in the car, get out of there, yo. That's it.
So yeah, so the movie The Crow is finally got greenlit and is moving forward, but not with Jason Momoa. It is moving forward with Bill Skarsgård, the dude that played Pennywise, is gonna be The Crow.
Yo, what movie is this?
The Crow.
The Crow.
Why do we need another crow? We don't need another crow.
We don't need another crow.
Don't need another crow.
Is it Sony? If it's a Sony property, they're gonna fucking milk it.
Who the hell called out for? Yeah, we know we need another crow movie. Who asked for this? Nobody asked for this.
Because I know that Jason Momoa was attached to the film for like years. Then he became Aquaman, and that movie didn't it kind of like fell in the waistband, and that was back. But without Momoa.
And then you can't even find like okay, you got Jason Momoa, which is okay, but then you can't even find another Asian to replace, because the Crow, the person Brandon Lee was like half Asian, half white. You couldn't find another half Asian, half white, another Asian to play the role.
Is it, or is this because the first actor was that?
Whoever the first actor was, that's what I'm giving it to him. I'm giving that nationality to them, yo. Whoever was the first actor, that's the nationality.
Yeah, Brandon Lee.
So Brandon Lee was the first actor. The nigga's Asian.
I was like, I had to think about that shit. Like, was he an Asian actor? I'm like, oh, he's just talking about the first actor who played him.
Yeah, I'm talking about the first actor who played him, man.
Yeah, he was definitely a mixed dude.
I mean, it's bad enough Asians don't get enough roles anyway. Just give the role to an Asian, man.
I don't know, man. I'm probably in the minority of this, but I really didn't like The Crow.
Nah, it's not my cup of tea either, bro. Don't get me wrong.
The Crow was not my thing. Like, that was not my, like, I've watched it a couple of times. It's okay. But I don't know
what it is. With me, I know it's gonna come off shocking, but I don't like I don't like rape scenes. So it's like I can't handle that shit. Like, for some reason, it gets me. It's too emotional for me.
Who the fuck loves rape?
Yo,
scenes?
trust. I'm not gonna out nobody. I'm not gonna out nobody. But I know a person who laughs at, especially in a specific movie, was laughing at the rape scenes. Like, So I ain't going out. I'm not going out nobody. But
I there was only one movie that I watched that had some kind of a scene like that, and that was like Irreversible with Monica Bellucci. Well, that Bellucci, the I forgot her name, is the French chick from The Matrix.
yeah, oh, she's so damn fine,
Yeah, there was a scene in there that was kind of, but that shit that I had to fast forward that shit.
bro. Like, yo, this shit's raw. I can't. I don't know. I can't. I can't. Ah, it bothers me when I see it, yo.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like I would have jumped to the screen and like beat the guy's ass, yo. Like, bro.
Nah, hell fucking no. What else here? So I think we're back here. So yeah,
what were we talking about?
we was talking about
Rape scenes.
yeah.
No. We were talking about. Oh, the Crow. Yeah, the Crow. Yeah. So that's what took me out the Crow because it has that you know, what his girl, you know.
Yeah, let's not say that word anymore on this thing.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, it's bad to say on YouTube. So let's say grape. Or
yeah. Before people take what we say out of context.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't support that shit, bro. Yeah, the Crow sucked for me. I'm sorry.
And I feel like the revenge was good enough. Yo, like you should have won in.
Yeah. I'm assuming it could have been a better movie, but you know, since I think he died like 3/4 into the movie, they had to like find a body double and all that kind of shit. So they had to like
they shot him. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so maybe it could have been better. Who knows? But like the way the movie is now, like the final version, I didn't like it too much. Do you guys want to get into the Sunday charade?
You not talking about Halo?
Okay, we could talk. Oh yeah, we could talk about Halo. We could talk about Halo.
That talk is gonna be a long.
That
talk is gonna be a long one. So
right? What's going on?
So Halo dropped on Thursday. I didn't watch it. I do not.
You didn't watch it?
No.
Okay,
why?
word.
The
I thought I
fucking
was
shit
the only
sucks.
one. I was about to shit this one.
Oh.
All right. So sell me on this.
No,
this
I'm not
show.
gonna say. I just wanted to talk about how bad it was.
Oh, so thank you, because
I was gonna say. So I'm watching this shit for no reason. I thought we were gonna watch and talk about this shit.
Yo, did it get better?
No.
It actually got worse.
How did it get worse?
He took more off. He took off the suit.
He took his whole armor off.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
to be fair, he was sleeping somewhere in like a room, so it's like it makes sense to take his armor off.
Master Chief don't fucking sleep, bro.
Soldier, but still,
he took his armor off, and it was all face. There was no helmet on, no nothing.
So you saw his fucking physique?
Yeah, you saw his physique and everything. Yep.
Oh my god.
And he not only did they take his helmet off, they took off the other Spartans' helmets too.
Oh, so everybody's just showing their fucking face.
Yeah, so you saw the other Spartans' faces. Yeah, it was. Once I saw him took the suit off, I say, yeah, this show is messing up, man. I don't know. I've never heard of Master Chief even want to come out the suit, yo. Like much less to just take it off. He doesn't even take off his helmet, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with this shit. I don't know. Like, do we know how many episodes? Do we know how many episodes this shit is?
I don't know, but it was just all talking too. It was all talking. There was no
action.
Yeah.
The most action you got was they try to block his way with a forklift that had cargo on it, and he just pushed it out of the way.
Yeah, legitimately.
That was the most.
That was the only action. Yep.
He just went up to it. He just said.
So could this series been better if it was just like a binge kind of like show, like now week by week?
I think they should have binged it. I would have released all the episodes and just let people binge it. I wouldn't do week by week because this week by week, I'm losing interest. I don't want to
I think it should have been a binge.
I don't even want to wait till watch these episodes. I think I might just wait till it all finishes and just watch it straight.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Speaking of episodes, though, you heard what they're doing with Obi-Wan?
The first 2 episodes dropping the same day.
Yeah, but on a
And
Friday, so they're pushing
on a
it back.
Friday. I don't know why they're doing that. I like the Wednesday releases, bro.
I mean, they might start off with a Friday release, but
Because it doesn't give enough. It doesn't give. Well, we used to do the Friday like the reviews, but like it doesn't give people enough time to watch it. You know,
Right.
Wednesday they had Thursday to watch it, Friday to watch it, and then we talk about it on Friday night. I mean, listen, I'm not complaining. 2 episodes, I'm fine with that, bro. Did you see the leak? Oh, you guys don't care about leaks and shit, but like they had a leak scene, well, behind the scenes of Obi-Wan and Vader fighting. I'm like, oh my god, the internet is the worst. I don't know if it's real or not though. It doesn't look real, but it's probably real. So
You know
yeah.
they're gonna throw Vader and Obi-Wan fighting.
No, you know what? The way this fucking world is going, they're gonna show his fucking face. They're gonna show Hayden's face. He's gonna take his mask off to fight.
Why wouldn't they?
Why
You
wouldn't
know
they?
what? This is why
Vader removes his helmet once in a while.
not while he's fighting.
Not
Not
when he's
while
fighting,
No,
bro.
he needs it to breathe, but
I'm just saying, like he's gonna take it off to fucking fight. Like, hello, sir, bitch, you left me in fucking Mustafar burning. That's
His face with the fire haters. Oh,
you left me there to fucking burn, bro. Like you just walked away. I was still alive, bro.
yo, that shit was visceral.
he knew.
I hate you. I hate you.
I hate you.
I hate you.
My motherfucker's eyes turned yellow right when he was saying that shit. Every day I hated you.
Yeah, he was full on committed to the dark side after that fire hit his ass.
Word up.
Yeah,
I hate you.
Woo!
how you just leave him there? Like, my man's still alive. He's like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that was
walk away.
fucked up.
Took his lightsaber too. Yeah, let me grab this lightsaber off for you. We don't need this no more.
You know what? He could have done an honorable kill and just killed him right then and there, or just push him into the lava. And then you know what? None of the Star Wars would have happened.
Well, then he never would have fulfilled his prophecy.
And brought balance to the Force.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Or prophecy. There was no balance.
I mean, there was till they
Disney messed it up.
He ended up
No, Disney messed it up. Palpatine was still alive.
That's what I'm saying. Until they did that shit.
Balance for a while. Palpatine fucking pulled himself back.
There was no balance. You can't bring balance to a Force with the evil person still alive.
For 30 years.
Uh-huh.
I said shit was balanced for 30 years.
Shit was balanced until Disney came in to say, we're gonna fuck this balance up, baby. Let's go.
There's like there was a new. I was watching a YouTuber. His name is Theory. It's a Star Wars Theory. He's really big on this Star Wars shit. And he was talking about there was a book coming out that's gonna be like a tie in between one of the new shows and the main storyline. And how the book, they released the first three pages, and it revealed that Vader and Palpatine knew about. Vader knew about Exegol, the planet Exegol, when he was building that new army. I'm like, yo, he could have told Luke right then and there, like, yo, I'm dying, bro. Exegol, bro, you got to go there, kill them motherfuckers. They started a new thing, whatever. Nah.
Have a good night. Love you.
Maybe he thought that after he took that shit down and, Palpatine's dead, he's dead, they would just fucking be like, oh, I guess we're over.
Like, they were there for a minute making all those fucking ships. How many fucking ships he had? He had like 300 ships. You know how long it takes to make 300 ships? They had mad Star Destroyers.
You were supposed to bring balance to the Force.
You're my brother.
Chosen one.
I love you.
You're my brother, Anakin.
Yo, that I was watching. Yo, it was actually on TV the other day, and it was a part with him and it was Sidious and Mace Windu. They were fighting. Yo, my man, he was making a stupid ass fucking face, like no, with his lips, no. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yo, who fucking directed this shit?
I need him.
I hope they bring Windu back. He asked to come back.
He's dying to come back, bro.
He's coming.
Bro, you old, man. It ain't happening, man.
Yo, they ain't nobody. They ain't nobody. They could de-age him.
I mean, ain't nobody, but yo, Samuel Jackson's what, close to 80? Come on, bro.
Nah, you
bro.
wildin',
He still
bro.
look better than mad people out here.
He said you wildin'.
His skin looks good.
I mean, don't get me wrong, but come on. There's a reason why Nick Fury ain't got no action scenes in Marvel. He just got a few, like, shoot the gun.
How old is Samuel Jackson?
Like 70.
He's up there, 73.
Yeah, see?
He's up there, bro.
He can't run. That's why he walks with that little
bop.
Bro.
He don't even. Sam Jackson don't even look that old, bro. He
walks with that bop. You ever see that bop he walks? Sam Jackson ain't running, man.
Matter of fact, speaking of, let me ask y'all a question real quick. I'm sorry, Fresh, real quick.
No.
Y'all talking about Mace coming back. I was talking to my boy earlier, and he was hyped talking about because he saw the Obi-Wan Vader and whatever leaks. So he was like, okay, now we could get a Star Killer. Now I'm not saying they're gonna do that, but if they were to do that, this is my question: do y'all think Sam Witwer is too old to play his own character?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I know that's what you're talking about. Yeah, he's too old because Star Killer's young, like a young Padawan kind of kid. He's like kind of like a teenager.
The facial and all that, but you don't think he could actually do it with the de-aging and all that? I don't even really be thinking about that too old stuff now.
Have you seen Sam Witwer Supergirl, man? He old now, man.
And that was a while back, bro. He didn't even really.
Supergirl is recent. What are you talking about a while back, yo?
That was a couple of years ago. They didn't really even do nothing on that. Like, he wasn't really a villain fighting like that. Like, that didn't really show nothing, man. I'm not taking that into consideration.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good actor, but I mean.
So I'm on my own then. I'm on my own. He's too old.
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say you're on your own. I wouldn't put it past Disney and Lucasfilms to give you fan service to bring him back. Because Mark Hamill was the original body stand-in for the Mandalorian for that reveal when he came in, and it was like, nah, we couldn't de-age this shit, and they brought someone else to come in because he was too thick, bro. You can't. You really like they,
but nah, he's in good shape though. He's not out of shape like that.
He's not that old school Luke Skywalker shit.
Yo, he ain't 21, bro.
I mean,
why you leading the camera to do that? Yo, man, say, yo, he ain't 21. Yo, you lead into the camera to do it, bro.
I lead. Just
remember the camera too, like, man. Yo, he ain't 21, though.
Yo, that's like that's like me right. That's like me right now. The way I am right now, trying to play myself at 19.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Nah, bro, it's a wrap.
I can't play myself at 19, bro. It's a wrap.
You gonna see differences, bro. It can be a whole lot of CGI.
Man, movie magic, man. Movie magic. Just get this man in something.
I'm gonna need a standing double. I'm gonna need a running double. I'm gonna need, me at 19, I need a whole bunch of doubles, bro. Like,
I don't know, man. It's just, but we got Ewan McGregor out here doing live action shows. But y'all gonna say Sam Witwer too old to play his own character, man? That's crazy.
but even the timeline with Ewan. His age from this shit to New Hope doesn't match up.
It's crazy. So that's why I'm like, man, just let it go, bro.
Because he's like an old elderly man.
I'm to go through some serious shit in this season, I guess, because this shit that's a drastic change.
He's gonna
that's
have
like a presidency right there, yo.
Yeah.
All right, good shit. So my man Soul got it. All right.
How old is Ewan McGregor?
Ewan McGregor is like early 50s, yo.
Yeah, he's 51.
Yeah.
How old is Sam Witwer? How old is Sam Witwer?
44. That's what I'm saying. He could still do 44. It, man.
Oh, God. But, bro, he looks like to play a kid, though? I don't know.
Not a kid. They don't got to make him a kid, man. I'm just saying. He could do it. I feel like you could plug him in, man. Throw that nigga a ball, man.
He said throw him a ball.
Word, man.
You see,
voiceover,
Ray Park?
forever.
Ray Park was at a Comic-Con.
Yo, what the hell is this fucking race war shit that we got going on in this fucking thing right now? We gotta mix this up. Well, we got the Puerto Ricans on the right hand side.
I was
wow.
I mean,
what the
I was digging nothing of it, but
I didn't even notice that
So I'm
shit.
in the middle.
but they had a Ray Park the other day was at a Comic-Con. Some kid gave him his double lightsaber, his double-sided lightsaber.
Oh,
and he started doing the Darth Maul like twirls with it. It's on I saw it on Instagram. Somebody posted it.
Dude, he got cut from the fucking Obi-Wan. That's
he still got it, bro. Like the way he twirling the shit and the way he was twirling it, like the shit was so fast you could see, like you saw wind was picking up on it. Everybody's like, "Yo!"
Nah, yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how far they got into the production with him being in it, or he was just like in storyboards. But he was supposed to be like the main villain in Obi-Wan.
I would have made him the main villain. After I saw what he just did with those that double-sided lightsabers, bro, he still got it. He was like over here, like he twirling the shit behind his back and doing all. I'm like, bro, and then he was like twirling and fucking. I was getting like hypnotized by the fucking light, how fast it was going, yo. I said, Jesus.
It was at a Comic-Con.
Yeah, it was at like a convention or some shit.
I think I seen that. Yeah,
bro. I said, yo, sign this man back up to play another Sith, yo. Even if you don't have to play Maul, yo, put him as another Sith boy, because he got skills.
Yeah, it's better than those fucking Inquisitors, them weird egghead looking motherfuckers. Well, not egghead, because they don't have eggheads, they got fat heads. The motherfuckers
so weird.
Oh man.
I can't wait for Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan, that shit drops in May 27th, right? I don't know why why the shit couldn't drop on May 4th, right? Like you got the perfect date to drop anything Star Wars related.
What day is that on? Do you know? That's probably why they didn't do it.
Nah, because they're releasing this shit on Fridays now. They're taking off the Wednesdays rotation. They're going on Fridays.
What, the Marvel joints too, or just the Star Wars?
Nah, I just think it's Star Wars right now. I don't know, but they did a like a quick announcement of Obi-Wan and they gave it a date. I'm like, damn. They said the 2 episodes are dropping the same day on a Friday. So I don't know if it's gonna continue on Friday. Because I remember the Mandalorian did that shit too, where it came out on Wednesday, then it came out again on Friday. We got like 2 episodes in 1 week.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Hopefully we get that. What else? What else dropped in it? What else dropped out there in the movie news universe?
I just want to give a quick, salute, a respect to the career of Bruce Willis because he's retiring because he has Aspasia.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, I heard about that.
Just want to give a quick salute to Bruce Willis, yo. Loved his Die Hard movies. Loved all his majority of his movies because I think he really dropped the barrel. I mean, near the end of his career, he was doing like straight to DVD movies, but like for the early parts, so like he was one of the top action stars. Like even though he didn't have the action star body.
That's
that was his shtick though.
Yeah, that was his shtick. That was really his shtick.
Everyman. Yeah.
He's an everyday man star.
That's like some like cognitive shit, right? Like something like his motor research.
Aphasia is like you
can't speak.
Start to not recognize words, and you can't like say certain words. You won't be able to say the word. You won't recognize the objects. Like see how the mic is in front of me. You won't be able to say that's a microphone. Like it'll make you forget that. Mm-hmm. Also, you won't be able to. You won't be able to structure sentences. You won't be able to read sentences in a proper structure and stuff like that too.
Yeah, so, they had in his later movies they had to put an earpiece in his ear, read him his lines.
That's what I heard too. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah. So he retired because of it.
Makes me want to watch Red.
Huh?
So I want to watch Red now. Not you.
No, that was my movie.
I know what you're talking about. Red, the movies.
Those were dope, yo. Those were some dope movies.
Red was good, yeah. Red was good with him, John Malkovich, Helen Mirren,
Morgan
a fine
Freeman.
old ass.
This guy with this shit, bro. Always find a way to fucking slide her in.
Nah, I'm with you, bro. She gets the honorable
Bro,
mention all the time.
Helen Mirren is fine wine, man. She ages so well,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
You know who's gonna take over Helen Mirren's spot? Jennifer Connelly, boy. She's almost there. She's gonna take the number 1 spot real soon. She's almost there.
Yeah, we got next Thursday is Sonic, right? Sonic 2.
Next weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
I got spoiled on that shit too.
Nah, I don't want to hear it.
I got spoiled on that shit too, bro.
I don't want to hear it. Keep it
Yo,
to
did you see
yourself.
the Feelers they released?
Yeah, I saw the feel as the
Those
red
shits are
ones.
legit.
Keep
Yeah,
it
dude, I
to
kinda want them.
yourself.
I saw the end sequence and the 2 mid-credit sequences, bro.
Cool. Keep that to yourself, bro. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear it.
All I
No, I don't want to hear no all I know. I don't want to hear none of that.
Nah, I'm
Good.
not gonna say nothing. I'm not
Good.
gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna say
All-
y'all gonna be very
All I'm
happy
saying
about
is
it.
If there's like, how many end credit scenes are there? How many credits?
There's, I think I only saw 2. Yeah, I only
Two?
saw 2. Yeah,
Okay.
but
So
it's really
Sonic 3 is gonna have Shadow. That's it. That's it.
Yo, don't.
If they're going the way they're
Stop,
going,
stop.
it's gonna
Yo,
have to
Stinky,
be
stop
Shadow.
talking about it, yo. Stop, bro. Stop. Yo, what's up with y'all Puerto Ricans, yo?
Oh!
I didn't see it. I
Bro,
didn't see the
bro,
credits.
but you egging him
I'm
on to
just
spoil
saying.
it, bro. Stop, yo. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to
That was
hear it,
slick.
yo.
That
Stop.
was slick.
Stop.
You got
Next
you got that
topic,
one
bro.
off.
Next topic.
You got-
Anyway,
you got that
moving
one
on.
off.
So Sunday night, the Oscars happened.
Yo, I didn't. Yo.
Sunday night, the Oscars happened.
I said
and,
nothing. I
it's
said
dope.
nothing.
You
I
made
said
a face.
nothing.
You made a face, yo. So I even say
You confirmed it. Cuz. You confirmed it, man. You confirmed it. But that's what's up,
confirmed
though.
it.
I
You
wanted
made a
that.
face. So anyway,
I wanted that.
Sunday night, the Oscars happened.
He
And,
made that shit race. He was like, "What's up with y'all Puerto Ricans?"
bro,
Oh shit.
bro, yo, because me and Fresh been like, yo, we don't want to hear about it, yo. Y'all over
He's
here
like-
going on. Yo.
He's like, yo, what are you doing?
bro. Like,
Oh,
like
man.
you trying to tease Jonathan to spoil it, man.
I gotta clip that. I gotta clip that part, yo. That's a good one. Timestamp 105.
Oh man.
Man. Yeah,
Anyways.
so we're gonna get to the bullshit, man. What happened on Sunday, Red?
Oh man.
So on Sunday, the Oscars happened, and Chris Rock was presented for documentaries. I was the best documentary or something like that. He was presented for that award, and as you know, when the Oscars hire comedian presenters, they tend to rib the crowd a little bit because that's their job. They're there to present, and then rib the crowd by knocking the celebrities that's there down a peg by cracking jokes on them. So Chris Rock is doing a great job. He was cracking jokes. He was being funny.
Lighthearted ones too.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Lighthearted jokes.
Like it was all lighthearted. He didn't really go into nobody. It was all lighthearted jokes. So then he saw Will Smith. He gave Will Smith his props, and then he said to Jada Pinkett Smith, Jada Pinkett, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. Talking about the hairstyle she was rocking because she had a low buzz cut. I won't say bald. It wasn't really bald. It's like a light Caesar.
It's a skin fade.
You can still see hair. It was like a faded hairstyle. So she didn't like the joke. Will laughed at the joke. She didn't like the joke.
Oh, you saw him laughing hard.
So
Hard, yeah, word.
somewhere with the camera panned off, Chris is talking to the crowd. The crowd gave him a little jeer for the joke, and he was like, "What? It was a nice one."
It's a nice
Whatever
one.
like
What
that.
was a nice?
So then,
Considering it's Chris Rock. That shit was
Mhm.
nothing. That was a
Mhm.
nothing sandwich.
It was a nothing joke. All of a sudden, we hear the crowd go, they go, "Uh oh," and then we see Will Smith get up and walking towards Chris Rock. So everybody's like, "What's going on?" Chris Rock he gets up to Chris Rock and said, "Richard," bang, smack Chris Rock. Turns around, walk back to the seat. All Chris Rock can say is "Wow," and he said, "Yo, I just got smacked by Will Smith on national television." Then Will Smith apparently he got egged on a little more. Going to say 2 times to keep his wife's name out his effing mouth.
He said for a G.I. Jane joke.
For a G.I. Jane joke. And he said, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. And then he said, I'm going to. Chris Rock said, I'm going to. And then you could tell he wanted to rip into him because he said, man, I could. Then he's like,
man, I could. Let me know.
Yeah, he said, man, I could. He just, all right. So, and then he went on to present. He stumbled a little bit during the presentation of the documentary awards, but it's understandable. He just got slapped in front of like the whole world.
Yeah.
At the Oscars. So
embarrassing. Yeah.
The controversy leads is that they had him stay. They had Will Smith stay in the seat and get his award, which has mixed feelings. So some people say Will Smith was defending his wife's honor. Other people say Will Smith was not defending his wife's honor. He was just emotional. He had an emotional break. Some people call it an emotional break. He had a break a psychological break, and ended up slapping Chris Rock as a way of slapping the internet for making fun of him and his family for all these years. Other people are saying that no, he needs to have better control of his emotions and stuff like that. Then they're not taking emotional break crap, and they're just saying he needs to have better control of his emotions. Because what he did was violate Chris Rock, which is true. I'm on the side of he needs to have better control of his emotions because you don't slap a man. That's straight up. No matter what the situation, over words, you don't slap a man over words. You can slap a man over doing some foul shit to your wife. Like if you're talking like some craziness, like saying I'm gonna kick your ass and yada yada yada. If you're talking like that to your wife, then by all means slap the shit out the motherfucker. But a light joke, it did not warrant that slap. That's my stand.
And plus, like he didn't know about her alopecia.
But if I found out later, he didn't know. People assuming that he knew.
I didn't think he did.
He didn't know. And mind you, I know people. I have family members. That shit runs in our family, and it's a fucked up situation, but it's not a death sentence.
Right. It's not cancer, bro.
Like, right. It's not. It's something that people just kind of live with, and I don't know. Just I felt like it wasn't warranted for the amount of shit, like Red said, for the amount of shit that's been said about his family for the last fucking 5 years. This was nothing. This was a nothing sandwich. And I feel like you embarrassed the man, his family. And you know what? I give it up to Chris Rock for keeping professional, kept it going. It's fucked up and I feel bad for Questlove for receiving an Oscar, right? For some hard work, and that shit kind of took away from his shine.
I feel bad for everybody who received the Oscar.
Samuel Jackson got a Lifetime Achievement Award. I didn't even know about that till the next day.
Nobody knew about that. I can't even tell you who who won Best Actress. I can't tell you who won Best Picture. Because all I remember is Will Smith and Chris Rock, and that's all everybody's talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, I get it. Like you want to stick up for your wife, right? But there's a way in this business, right? He's a comedian, bro. Like people, I'm looking in the comments. People like, oh, he was being rude. I'm like, yo, he's a comedian.
Right.
Comedians are meant to be rude. Like that's their thing.
Because the problem is with this society nowadays, people can't take fucking jokes, yo. Like this society is so soft made. It's like jokes are not even like I literally watched one of a mutual friend of ours write a long story post talking about we need to stop blanketing harsh words under the comedy as jokes. The comedians should not be allowed to say whatever they want to say and yada yada yada. Like this is how soft the world is becoming, yo. That comedians can't even crack jokes about the stuff that we normally don't talk about. That's what they do, yo. That's what they do.
Purpose.
Like Chris Rock found out like last year that he has Asperger's. Like he's on the spectrum of Asperger's. Like he doesn't read the room. Like he doesn't understand emotions when he's in a room. He doesn't know if he's overstepping. Like he's been very, very open. I just feel like it's kind of whack that now these comedians are kind of like walking on eggshells. But the funny thing is, like whenever like you get made fun of in school and shit like that, you say, yo, that shit. I don't like when you talk about me like that. people are gonna do it even more.
More.
So
Yep.
now the whole world of comedians is behind Chris Rock, and they're
Mhm.
going in, bro.
Because they could see that being done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, not so much with the restraint that he had, but there's somebody walking up to them and like smacking them on the middle of the stage. Like Will Smith just set a precedent. It's like people are gonna see it. There's imitators. People are gonna see Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. So people who go to watch these comedy shows now, they already do it to some extent, but now it's gonna happen even more. Where people say, "I don't like what this comedian's saying. I'm gonna go up there and attack him."
Yo, in 2020, Ricky Gervais wilded out for 5 fucking minutes. He called
Bro.
everybody in the crowd pedophiles,
Thank you.
and no one said anything, bro. Like
Thank you, bro.
it's
Thank you.
only 2 years ago. He
Dude
went
destroyed the
in.
entire industry, bro.
He destroyed everybody. He said, "I don't care. I don't care. I don't care." It was a funny monologue, but like it's about being that's the whole DNA of being a comedian, is to say shit that you wouldn't normally say, but but shine light to it. Like, he's not like saying this is fucked up and it's just stay that. It's always like a comedic kind of like flow with it. I felt bad for Chris Rock, because you could tell even when the word was given out, he was on the sidelines, and his face was so like distraught, almost like a kid that you see get bullied at school. He had that face like he got bullied.
You know what it
See,
is?
but if y'all actually look into it, like the fact, like I hear people saying that. The craziest thing, because it's like people is feeling sorry for him and acting like he got picked on or something like that. But in all actuality, I just continue to give this man props, because you hear about what he talks about. Like the dude talks about how since he was young, he used to carry a brick with him, bro, because people used to try to mess with him to the point where he beat somebody and almost killed him. So, to the point where he doesn't let his anger take over him. He's scared of his own anger himself. So now you have that type of individual that's like holding back. That's why I feel sorry for him, because I understand that feeling of holding back in a situation where you feel like you can't do nothing. And now everybody's making it look like he's a sad little puppy, when all actuality, like if he would have beat Will's ass on that stage, this would have been a totally different conversation.
But I mean, I don't think it's so much as a sad puppy. Well, I'm not gonna say everybody's not looking at him like that. I think it's more as like we understand the frustration of like you getting attacked on stage and you not being able to retaliate because you're trying to keep it professional. And I think that's more, and I think that's the way I was seeing it. It's like he didn't retaliate because he's like, you know what? I got this. I'm at the job right now. He's not at the work. I'm doing a job right now, and I can't tarnish my name on this job. So I'm gonna still try to keep it professional. And I don't even think it registered to him yet that it was a serious situation. Because even when Will Smith smacked him, he said, "Wow, bro!" He said, "Will Smith just smacked me on national television." He was just gonna continue on. He was about to continue on until Will Smith blurted out like, "Yo, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth." And then bro, it was a G.I. Jane joke. Are you serious?
there was somebody in the crowd that was speaking up. I think it was TMZ, said that even when Will Smith was walking on stage, he was laughing.
Right.
That's why Chris Rock never braced for it, because he was like, oh, like he's walking up to him smiling, and then he just popped him. Like he was like, it was sudden. He thought he was gonna come over, kind of like do one of those kind of like fake kind of punches, like a
noogie or some shit.
Yeah, like you seen the banter shit. So that's why he was kind of like leaning forward, like he's like, oh, but he was walking up to him with a smile on his face. So it was kind of like a sucker punch.
It was a sucker punch.
It was a sucker smash, a smack. I felt really bad, though. And it's funny because I was on Twitter, and somebody's like, "Oh, the Oscars are on." I'm like, "All right, let me watch it." And I watch it, no lie, like 3 minutes into it, I see the slap. Whack. I'm like, is this real? And I went to the group chat. I was like, Chris Rock just got slapped by Will Smith. I thought it was fake. Then when I saw the uncensored shit, I'm like, oh man, because the Spectrum shit, they're like him. It went up to him. He got all up to him, slapped him. Then it froze.
Yeah, because they edited the American feed, but the international feed, everybody was getting like unedited version. So if you was in another country, you got to hear the unedited stuff. But in America, they edited out Will Smith screaming and shit.
What's what's kind of fucked up, right? Is that the person who was directing, whoever was in charge of the camera angles,
Will Packer.
Will Packer is real dirty for this because he didn't need to have that camera on Will Smith's face while he was saying those words because people could read his fucking lips. They could have easily just went to the crowd or break for commercial. They let that shit play out, which was fucked up.
Yeah, because they wanted ratings, bro. Don't nobody.
Bro, but he said,
bro.
Will Packer said when it happened, he didn't know it was. He himself didn't know it was serious because he thought maybe it was something, a joke between him and Will Smith going on with each other and stuff like that. So that's why it didn't. For them, it didn't register that it was serious until Will started screaming out, "Oh, keep my wife's name out your," and it was like, "Oh, whoa, he's cursing." So that's when they blurted out in the American version. But
yo,
it sucks, and I feel bad for Chris Rock only because he took blame on himself. Like he was apologizing. They said Wanda Sykes was saying he was backstage apologizing to like the producers and the hosts, and I'm like, bro, why is he apologizing? He's the one that got assaulted.
Yo, they said even when Will went up to get his fucking thing, right? Which this is tainted his first Oscar win, right? He went up there, he apologized to everybody, but not Chris, right? I get it. I get it because he was still mad. I get it. But then he started using God and using I want to be a vessel of peace. I'm like, yo, bro, you could definitely tell this shit was written before the slap.
Yeah,
right?
He got a great publicist, bro.
So like, yo, like you really gonna talk about peace and unity and being protected and being a river, but yet you fucking assaulted some dude, right? And that you have history with. Your wife has history. Your wife and Chris Rock made movies together.
Yep.
Him and Chris Rock was on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air together. He played. Yeah. Chris Rock played his date.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, like you really like that. Like it was really fucked up to see that happen, especially for Chris Rock, where he already feels like he's the dude that gets picked on. He's a small guy, and you got this big dude that which I thought was out of character for Will Smith, even because Will Smith has been the beacon of all things corny, positivity. He didn't curse in his raps.
Mm-hmm.
This is off brand for. I was like, holy shit.
This is what happened.
It's not him anymore, bro.
This is where the females gonna get mad at me now. But this is what happens when you have a toxic wife, yo. This is what happens when you have a bro. If you don't believe me, we can break it down to biblical Proverbs 21:19, and even in the Bible it says, "Yo, you'll be better off in the wilderness." Better off in the wilderness or in some deserted place by yourself than being with a toxic wife, yo. Read it. It's literally in the Bible. It says that, bro. And he has a toxic wife.
Yep.
So he's
competing with a dead man.
That's exactly what I said, bro.
He's literally competing with a dead man, bro. This chick is still talking about.
I get it. I get the whole like August Alsina shit. They were separated. I get that. That's fine.
Okay, even that. But hold on. Even that. Flip the sexes, yo. Will Smith. They didn't want to Willow's friend. That's 20-something years old with a mental issue. Do you think females are not gonna have a big issue with that?
They would have destroyed
whether they were married or not, they would have had an issue with that, bro.
100%.
So I mean, this is double. This is all double standard shit with this Jada shit, bro. She had Willow write a letter to Tupac, talking about I wish she was alive to make my mommy happy.
Like, what type of shit is that, bro? Oh my god,
bro, that's just toxic, bro. He's in a toxic environment at home, bro.
What you call that? Demasculating? Like he felt like him being
he's emasculated right now, bro.
Yeah, like you was in that red table talk, and she's over here talking about her previous situations. And he's sitting there like, and almost in tears, like why do you do this to your husband, right? Even though I know you guys she was fucking around with August Alsina, he was fucking with Margot Robbie. The reason why he wasn't in the Suicide Squad, the second one, is because she was in it. And he had to remove himself. He didn't want to be in that movie. Like, I get it. He had a strong connection with her. He did 2 movies with her. And the second one was supposed to be a love interest to Harley Quinn, and they fucking dubbed it. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's a fucked up situation. I wish it didn't happen. I wish that he could have just been like, pull him to the side, like take him backstage, like yo, like I didn't like what you said.
That's what any grown man would have done, bro. Any
like,
logical man would have done. Sorry, go ahead.
No, because you had time to get up from your seat, walk down, walk up. You had a good 10 seconds before you reached that man's vicinity to rethink what you was gonna do. You know what I mean? Like even
then, he's already like in the heat of the idea of what he's about to do. He's like, I've gone this far.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like I gotta do it because now I'm like dumb.
Even if he comes into a rational thought, it's gonna be that voice in the back of his head. I've already gone this far.
But that's at the same. But that's your friend, bro. That's like it's not even like it's somebody you were cool with. Like that's like one of you guys cracking a joke on my girl, and then I walk up and like, why would I walk up and smack one of you guys for cracking a joke on my girl? I'll just come up to you and I'm like, yo, listen, my girl took offense to what you said. Can you please, can you apologize at least? Or
like bro, like yo, you that joke you just did, yo, you made my wife mad. Yo, say sorry to her right now, bro. Like,
bro. Like
it doesn't have to be like violent. You be like, yo, bro, fix that shit, bro. Like you fucked up. Like go ahead and speak to her real quick. She mad at you right now.
Hear this shit?
Yeah.
Because she's a comedian, so you should know these things. That's what comes with the territory. And that shit was the most lamest fucking joke.
Yeah,
like
man.
There was nothing compared to what Amy Schumer said about Leonardo DiCaprio, like minutes before that shit, saying that about the chicks he dates and shit. It's fucked up. Like that was nothing. That was a nothing sandwich. And I felt really bad, bro. And it's fucked up because Will Smith, like, this is his first Oscar win. This is amazing for him. He deserves it, right?
It's tainted.
And he just resigned.
Aren't they talking about taking that shit away now?
That's another call.
They're not gonna do. They're not
taking away the Oscar.
Yeah,
Whoopi Goldberg already said they're not gonna take it away.
They're not gonna take it away. But if he's resigned, that means he's not gonna be asked to come back. Because normally whatever the best actor wins, he presents the next year of the best actress. That's how they normally do it. So he's not gonna be able to do that.
Listen, I feel like he took the coward way out too. You should have just took your punishment, nigga. That's the coward way out. For you to just resign, like so you're gonna market it under the umbrella, like so the Academy can focus on doing the real work that they have to do. Like I'm gonna just resign to. No, bro. Stay there and take your punishment. You did the deed. Stay there and take your punishment, man.
Did you see the new camera angle of him?
Yeah, with Jada laughing after Chris Rock got smacked. Yeah, toxic, bro. Toxic chick.
She didn't even fucking stop him. Like yo, sit down. She's like, let him do his thing.
Nah, she urged that whole shit on, man. She urged that whole
toxic.
Shit.
He's whisper to smack the crap out of me and I was telling her.
Yeah.
And she laughing.
I saw a funny ass meme that said like she's still not impressed. She's like Tupac would have shot him.
Yeah.
Some wild shit.
And that's basically what he has to deal with, I feel like, in this entire relationship. That's what he's had to deal with.
That's
like, literally,
friend.
You got my daughter writing a letter to a
freaking dead man.
About, I wish you would come back so my mother can be happy. From there, it should have been done, bro. Forget that. There's no fixing that, cuz she is infatuated with this dude. Will
Smith managed to make a whole rap album and go fucking diamond without a fucking curse
word.
Like,
and she's not impressed by that because Tupac is dead.
That goes to show you he's not himself anymore, bro. He's not himself. And I've been through shit like that, changing your personality for a woman or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For my son's mother, without going into all that extra shit. But yeah,
he's definitely going through some shit, and you could and Chris Rock spared him from not getting arrested on scene, not suing him because he knows he's going through shit. My man. I was watching some Jim Carrey shit, and he chimed in on it. He's like, I would have called the cops. So I would have been suing him for $200 million.
$200 million.
Because that video is gonna be all over. It's gonna be around for years to come.
Yep.
I love, you know what? I love Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is a gem right now because he's calling out all the hypocrisy in Hollywood. Like, he's talking about, we just had a man assault someone on stage, and then later on giving him an award, and then he gets a standing ovation.
Right.
He's like,
and I thought about that shit too. Like, bro, he got a standing ovation. Yeah. He just literally assaulted somebody on stage in front of everybody. They give him that standing ovation, bro.
Yeah, and then fucking Will Smith talking about, yeah, Denzel just told me, like, whenever you get to this point, the devil emerges or some shit like that. Like, what are you saying? You saying that Chris Rock was the devil? Like, what are you saying? Like, you saying that point in time was the devil speaking? No, that was the devil speaking for you. Because your ass should have just sit your ass down.
Exactly. And he failed. He failed the test.
Like, and everybody, like, you got Bradley Cooper, you have everybody that was sitting next to him, hugging them. I get it. They probably saw it as an off-brand situation, but like, yo, find out what's going on with Chris, making sure he good.
That's why nobody checked on Chris. I think the only person that checked on Chris was Wanda Sykes backstage. Nobody checked on Chris. Only the Wanda Sykes and the LAPD to find out.
LAPD was waiting, like, yo, what you want to do? He's like, nah, I don't want to do that. He's like, I don't want to put another brother in jail.
They can still
arrest
him, though, if the DA wants to.
Yeah. California, it was on national television. They don't need him to press charges. They could just arrest him.
Yeah, because the FCC and all that shit, there's mad complaints. Yeah. FCC. Like, you know, we come to a place where the Oscars didn't even want us, people like us, on their stage, right? And we made the whole, you know, Oscars so white. And now you gave Will Packer the directing and everything, and you're giving us, like, a lot of our movies are being recognized, and we're getting more. Mind you, there's only like 5 black dudes, not even like just like 5 that has a fucking Oscar. Yes, the first one was
crazy.
Sidney Poitier,
Denzel, Will Smith. Are we talking about for best actor, or are we just talking about in general?
I think best actor. It's only 5, I think.
Who's others?
Forrest Whitaker.
Last King of Scotland, right? Yeah.
Did Mahershala get one for Green Book?
I think he got supporting.
Okay.
It was 5, but
I know
actor,
Cuba
right?
got for supporting. Got for supporting.
So if we just named 4, right? And even if it's not 5 or 4, this is number 78 Oscars, bro.
Right.
Like, that's nothing compared to the amount of awards that's been given out. And, you know, this just it just reinforces what the racist ready people think. Like, see what happens when we give them too much.
Now it done turned into the BET Awards.
Like, people being fucking smacked on fucking live TV. Like, there was no security and there's nothing. There was nothing. Just let that man walk up there and slap him. I was like, damn, that's fucked up, man. But I see there's a lot of people online. I told them, oh, you know, he deserved it.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx was the 5th. Yep, there we go.
Jamie Foxx won for Ray.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
yeah.
Is it 5 though?
It's Sidney Poitier. Denzel Washington, Halle Berry, Jamie Foxx, and Forrest Whitaker. And now Will Smith is added to that, so it's going to be 6.
So 5 dudes and 1 female.
Mm-hmm. And mind you, the controversy was Denzel had to play a crooked cop to get his in Training Day,
and Halle had to
play a whore getting smashed out by Billy Bob and Monster Ball. So that was a controversy with them getting those 2 Oscars.
Yeah, man, it's fucked up, dude. Like, I don't know, man. There's a time and place, man. But like for the people I see online, that's saying, you know, Will did the right thing. I'm like, yo, how you choose violence?
Like, a lot of people said time and place, but for me, there's no time, nowhere should you have smacked that man for that joke, bro.
Exactly.
Nowhere, bro. Like you had smacked him for that joke.
But my time and place is more like just checking someone, not assaulting someone.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you're checking it, like what's going on? Like that wasn't cool. Like even like the alopecia joke is not that serious, bro. It's not a death sentence, bro. It's a fucked up condition.
Oh, my back.
Compared to what other people are being said too, like that has like real like Crohn's disease and all that shit.
Right.
Those kind of jokes, like alopecia. Jada doesn't look. Jada's been rocking the short hair for 20 fucking years, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Jada with that bald head still looks sexy, so I don't know what the issue is. She's still gorgeous. She still looks sexy with the bald head. There's no issue. The joke is not even that bad. G.I. Jane is a strong female feminist character. Like, even if they was to make a G.I. Jane 2, Jada would have probably been the best pick to play G.I. Jane 2. Now, I'm not even, bro, I'm dead serious, bro.
No, I'm laughing with you because she would have probably took the shit and it would have been no problem. But now you acting like,
bro, she would have bodied that role because everything
like,
G.I. Jane in comic, that's what she talks about. That's what she wants to be, the strong female character. That's what G.I. Jane is.
But like, which is why I don't understand where the negative connotations came from. Like, you was just in your fucking feelings. Like,
that's just people reaching. Anybody who find a negative connotation for G.I. Jane is reaching.
Yeah, like that. And but what kills me is that when he said the joke and the camera panned to Will, he was laughing.
Because it was funny to Will. I'm not gonna say it was a super
big old laugh with
not everybody laughed, but it was funny to Will. It was funny.
But you see Jada's face. She's like, and she was not like. She was like, "Oh, that was like I didn't like that joke," and that was it. That was enough for him to kind of like snap. Which I think that's why we think there's something deeper than what's being said. I think that he's really going. He
just didn't want to be on that damn red table talk, getting thrashed around like she.
Well, well, shit. She's doing. I think the 12th or some shit of April. She's doing a red table talk with Will.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Listen,
she's gonna put this man through the fucking thing.
He needs to do on the 12th of April is bring a chainsaw to that damn red table and cut that shit in half. Get that fucking red table out your house, yo. Because that shit is crazy, man. She violated this nigga on that. Every time she had a red table talk, she violated him, bro. She talked about his sex wasn't good enough, his love wasn't good enough. She was crying for 50 days or some shit when they first for no reason. Because she wanted to be with Tupac and shit. Bro, he's competing with a dead man. He was dead since 1995. I was a teenager. He's been dead since 1995, yo.
Damn, we fucking old, bro. 1995. I'm like, yeah, I was a teenager too, bro. We fucking old, man.
Bro. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Let this shit go. It's over, yo. Let the man go.
7.
You weren't even married. Yeah, you weren't even married to him.
Nigga, we 10 years away from being 50. I'm like, damn, I'm about to be a fucking young. It's getting too real, bro. Time is flying, bro.
Oh, here we go. People freaking out now.
Man's gonna buy a fucking motorcycle and fucking travel cross country.
Yo, dude, I was thinking about that shit. I was like, I'm not really afraid about getting old. Like, if I get old, it's fine. I'm not gonna go through the whole Botox and do all kind of crazy shit. But like, when you sit there, you're like, damn, bro, like 50. Like in 10 years, I'll be 50. That's crazy.
You're Puerto Rican. You keep your.
I don't look fit. I don't look 40. I don't look 40.
No, not at all.
I mean, I'm not 40 yet. I'm 39. I'll be 40 this year. All my friends are like turning 40 this year. I think Sonny turned 40. Gotham's turning 40 this year. Damn. I think Red, you turned 40 what, in 2 years or 1 year?
2 years. I'm 39 this year.
39. So like we all up 6, there.
Baby. I'm 39.
Fresh, I don't want to throw you. I don't want to throw you under the bus here, but like,
I'm good.
What are you looking at right now?
You're trying to make it like I'm mad old. No, I'll be 40 this year in June.
Oh, so look at that. So
I'm with y'all. I'm in the same range.
It's bad, bro. It's bad.
All right, man.
Yeah.
I don't even think about that shit till people bring it up.
I really gotta start hitting the gym so my joints don't lock up when I get older, though.
Word up.
Yo, I normally all right, like I'll say in my 20s, my 30s, like I have a back issue, right? And normally when I have like a pinched nerve, my body kind of bounces back, right? Like after like a day or two, dude, my body's not bouncing back.
No, you want to sit down for
It's
a week,
just like it's hurting, yo. Like I'm just dealing with it. I'm like, God
That
damn,
shit's
bro,
down
I
for the
feel
count,
it.
bro.
Lay there for a week.
We're not as active as we used to be. If we were still active, it'd probably still be bouncing back, but we starting to slow down with the activity.
You lost that healing factor.
Yo, I think I lost it, yo. I'm fucking done, bro.
I mean, you can get it back. You just gotta start being more active. You gotta do more gym.
We just gotta get
Yo,
more active.
I used to give up soda, right? I'll give up soda and I'll lose 20 pounds like in a month. I gave up soda for 3 months, bro. I got fatter. It's like, yo. So
Your body's like, where's all the sugar? Hold
Right.
everything else.
Shit's trash, bro. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Will Smith, man. I I know he's going through it right now. I know that he's like fuck because it for one is gonna cut into his money, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna cut into a lot of new shit. He's gonna lose a lot of fucking deals because a lot of his deals stem from positivity shit.
Yep.
And for him doing this shit, just gonna kind of like throw a wrench in all his projects.
That's why he doing his apology tour. He's saying sorry more times than Ruben started right now, man.
Yeah, I think you're the only person right now on the planet that said his name today. Yo, where's that guy? Where's that guy now, man?
Ruben said somebody mentioned me. Like,
My man, Big Rube.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry
man.
for me.
So I'm not.
Sorry.
So we're not. We're gonna give him shit, man. But like, I mean, it's well deserved, man. This is the life he chose. You wanted to choose violence. That's what happens,
Bro.
man.
The crazy thing is that right now, like I was talking to my, sensei guy about this at work and shit, and he was like, "Yo, he can't even talk about positivity shit no more, bro. Like, you have to sit, you have to hold this for a minute. Like, you can't talk about peace, love, or positivity no more, bro. Not until like you do some real reconciliation with Chris Rock or something. Like, you do something. You have to do something else before you can start coming out with the kumbaya shit, yo. Like,
yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for a couple of years.
Tarnished yourself, bro, and it sucks because you could do good your whole life and do one bad, and that bad outweighs all the good, bro. And it really shows. This right here really shows that, bro. Like, it's
because everything is about what have you done for me lately,
bro? Because even his mother was like, "That's not the way what he did at the Oscars. Not his character." Like, she was shocked that when he did that.
That's his wife. His wife is the reason. His wife is. That's all. That's all.
Get a girl. I never liked her.
Proverbs 21:19, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. Man. Proverbs 21:19.
Yep.
Y'all trying to say God don't know? He's telling y'all. He told y'all. He told y'all for years. You'll get rid of them toxic girls, man.
Yeah, like your significant other is supposed to elevate you, make the best come out of you. Like, it's supposed to be like if he or she is not making you a better person, then why are you in this relationship?
Mm-hmm. Right. Like, literally, your girl. If Jada really cared about Will, when Will got up,
stop him.
You would have heard her say, "Will," even if she could. Because I know she had like a crazy dress where it's hard for her to move. But like, even if she couldn't move, you would have heard her say, "Will, come sit down. Will, it's not that serious. Sit down." Like, she would have dead it before it even got to the point where it got to.
Exactly. Because now
even after the slap,
money now.
Okay. Say she couldn't stop him from slapping Chris. When he got back to the seat, you would have seen her lean from that other angle that they show. You would have seen her leaned over and said, "Why'd you do that to him?" And like, blah, blah, and told him, "Calm down. It's not that serious." You know what I'm saying? Like, so that way he wouldn't be yelling out, "Yo, keep my wife there, watch your effing mouth."
And if you live with this man and you feel like anything is triggering for Will, you should have just faked it, faked the fucking smile.
Yep.
And then later on, like, yo, that shit really like fucked me up. And then that would have been a separate conversation that we would have never heard of.
Yep.
Right? Like, you just fake it. But yo, you know what also got me a little pissed off? And I felt like it was kind of an attack. When Kevin Costner went up to give out an award, he was talking about like his experience of movies and shit. How the first movie he went to go see when he was 8 years old or some shit like that. That movie was the one that kind of like brought him into the whole world of being a film, to being filmed and shit like that. Like it was a really touching story. And when he gave the award out, she came up and she goes, "Well, that was dramatic."
Who?
And I forgot that she's like I think it was I forgot what who the award went to, and I'm not sure if she's not an actress. I think either she was a director or female, some shit. And she went up and she was like, "Oh, that speech was dramatic," and you can see like Kevin Costner's face kind of like drop, like, "Wow, all right."
The level of disrespect, bro.
Word.
Like,
Wow.
bro, like really, like.
That's fucking Kevin Costner you talking to. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But not for nothing. Had it been a fucking a man saying that to a woman, oh, he would have got canceled.
Yep.
Oh, that was dramatic.
Yep.
He would have got canceled. Oh, he was not being sensitive to her story.
Because I was just talking about it. I made a post literally, I think today. I posted it or yesterday, where I point out the double standards. Like a female could like totally rag a man, talk about men ain't shit, men ain't this, men ain't that, all kinds of stuff, and not one time they say that somebody would say, that's misandry, like. That's misandry right there. What you're doing, like you sound like a man hater or whatever. Like no time, nobody ever points that out. But the moment men were talking about how toxic Jada Pinkett Smith is, women's like, "Oh, your misogyny is showing. You're so misogynistic." You're talking about, and we're talking about one woman here. And that you talk about that one woman, you hate all women. You're misogynistic. You hate all women. And you talking about how toxic one woman is, yo. That's insane. The double standards in society is insane to me, yo. Like they could bash all men and not be called misandrous, but the moment a man talks crap about one girl, oh, misogyny.
Man, that shit is so fucking whack, bro.
You can't wait. Like I'm gonna let you know right now. I'll defend my girl. I'm not gonna assault nobody for my shorty, bro. I'm not assaulting nobody if you can't take a joke. Have a sense of humor. The joke pissed you off. I understand. I won't. If I laugh, I'm gonna turn my face so you don't see me laughing. but it was a cruel joke that like that was really cruel and harsh. Of course I'm not gonna laugh, and I'm gonna have your back, and I'm gonna just walk up to the guy and be like. Something like, yo, can you apologize to my girl? Like, it's because you really hurt her feelings or whatever like that. But other than that, I'm not smacking nobody for a joke.
Especially that whack ass joke.
You know how many fucking black and brown brothers that got killed because they girls put a battery in their back?
Yep.
Kill her in jail. Kill her in jail.
You gonna let him talk to me like that?
And that's exactly what this situation was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, still, bro, like.
I told one person they were saying that, oh, I stand with Will. I say, well, you gonna be standing in prison with Will. Cause what Will get away with, y'all niggas ain't gonna get away with that shit. Y'all going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
You go around slapping people for words, you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go get locked up. Y'all think there's no jail time behind it? It's 6 months behind assault, boy.
Listen. If it's taking me 2 weeks to fucking recover from a back injury, bro, I'm fighting somebody. I will not recover. So you hit me, I'm calling the police. And if you got money, I'm taking some of that. I'm taking I am not doing that shit. I
already done say, yo, if I was Chris Rock, he slapped me on that stage, boy. I'm dancing to my lawyer. Cause that bag is gonna be crazy, baby.
No, that shit is not even gonna reach trial. That shit's gonna be settled. That shit's on live TV.
Off.
It was on live TV.
That King Richard money.
That shit is a fucking that's what you call a slam dunk, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is on TV. There was like, hold it, what 20 million fucking witnesses. That's all the shit. It's like you ain't losing that shit.
And the humiliation because everybody's cracking all the jokes and the memes that's popping up, bro. That's all ammunition to the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yo, listen,
all of
the
that.
fucking. I'm sure that his lawyer is calling him like, "Yo, what do you want to do?" Because he's
His
trying to
lawyer
get paid too.
His lawyer's trying to get that
Hell
bag.
yeah.
He's like, yo, bro.
Hell
Yep.
Nigga, we can
Yeah, listen,
stay
this is prime time right here.
His lawyer's like, yo, bro, I need to get paid. Please.
Let me
please.
retire.
That is
Get tossed in the mouth
no
right now,
lie.
man.
And I think Jim Carrey said it right. I think 200 mil will be the cost.
Because it's forever.
200 mil, bro. Like, and that
Say
shit
this
is
shit
still
be-
not gonna.
This shit's gonna be forever. And he's right. Jim Carrey said this shit's gonna be forever.
Dude,
It's gonna be
there was a shirt punch shirt already put with that shit on, like already with
Yo,
Will.
people were
fucking,
so quick with that shit. It was like not even 3
bro.
minutes. People fucking had memes on that shit already.
I feel so bad for Chris, man. Cause even in like the still pictures, you look at his face, and like you see the violation in his eye. Like, yo, did he really just violate me like this? You see the violation in his eyes, bro. Like,
I felt so bad, dude. I felt secondhand embarrassment before, but this one here was almost like I almost couldn't watch the TV. I'm like, oh my god.
yeah, I was with Shannon Sharp, bro. Me and Shannon Sharp was having, Shannon Sharp said, yo, he did that to me. I'd have came pop my tux, boy. He said it'd been a whole lot of furniture. That stage would have been shifted. Everything. He said,
A lot of furniture moving in this motherfucker.
Yo, did you see the Rock? Did you see the Rock's face, bro? He was not happy about that shit. The Rock
because
was like,
he knows. He knows.
like, yo, what the fuck was that, bro? Like, that's some real bully
That's
shit.
disrespectful, and he did it because let's call a spade a spade. He did it because he know Chris Rock was not going to retaliate. He knows he's not going to retaliate. He would have did that to anybody else. He wouldn't have done that, bro. Anybody else, he wouldn't have done that. But it was Chris Rock, and he know Chris Rock was not going to retaliate. And Chris Rock has always said, "I'm not a fighting kind of guy. I'm not a fighter. I'm a peaceful, more kind of guy." He know he wasn't going to retaliate.
But that shit definitely looked like a wrestling slap. That's why I thought it was fake.
Yeah,
Because
that
I'm like,
shit
he
was
had
weak,
way too much
bro.
balance. He had
That
way
shit
too
was
much
weak.
balance. Fucking that shit looked like a pimp slap.
That shit was weak.
That's what it was. It was a pimp slap. It was like a disrespect, you a hoe.
But I think he only caught. I think he only caught like the fingertips of his slap.
You
I don't
caught
think
it
the- I
enough.
don't-
That mic said boop. You heard it. Wow.
That's the first word. Whenever you get hit on some random shit, that's everyone's first reaction is wow.
Wow.
Really,
They said,
bro?
wow.
And he's saying that you can tell he's puzzled. He's like for a G.I.
Dude,
Joe,
like, what the hell just happened?
G.I.
Right?
Joe, like,
Yeah, I
That's
got
what did-
smacked by Chris Rock on national TV. I
He's
got
like,
smacked
yo,
by
that-
Will Smith.
that's what did it. That's what did it to you, bro. The G.I. Jane joke. That's what it took, bro. Oh man, that is bad. That's bad news, baby. No. Well, you know what? This is once again. This is rich people. This is rich people problems.
Word.
I wish I was the one that was slapped because I would have been. I would have called my lawyer like, "Yo, what we doing tonight?"
Bro, toxic. Yo, and then when she's walking in through the airport, somebody from TMZ or some one of them shits was asking her, like, "Yo, what do you think about the Chris Rock joke and the aftermath?" She's like, "Oh, it comes to the territory." What? Now it comes to the territory when you was rolling your eyes, you was offended. Now the joke comes to the territory. You good?
Yo,
Talking about now's the time for healing. Now's the time for healing. And I'm all for it, yo.
Oh, shit, bro.
Yo.
That shit was crazy.
Toxic chick up, yo. She's toxic, yo.
I'm gonna share this video later with y'all, but there's a guy that's going online and he's looking for he's like, I think that she has like a very mild case of alopecia. Like he's doing like screenshots of her head, and he's like, yo, I see one bald spot. That's all she has. I'm like, oh my god, he's being super petty. I'm like, it doesn't matter, but yeah, it's not like making it seem like she's looking like the fucking shorty from fucking. What was that movie that she had she took the wig off? She had like little fucking hairs and shit.
Fucking, I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Get you sucker, yeah, like that shit.
I mean, she's at the early stages. That's why she's not that far in.
She also dropped a video talking about I don't care what nobody think about my beautiful bald head. Yes, you do.
But if you know you beautiful,
You want
know
to
you
sit the
beautiful, why you
nigga on
mad?
him like that if you ain't feel, man. Like, yo, this shit's crazy. And now it's the season for healing, right? Fuck outta here, bro.
But these comedians, bro. I watched some comedian. I forgot his name. He was going in, calling her a ball.
Corey Holcomb.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, Corey, yeah, that's my dude, right?
More into her, boy. Holy shit! I felt bad.
I think he overdid it, but I think he was more.
Yeah,
upset.
he did overdo it. I think he overdid. He did overdid to the point where I was like, okay, bro, you wilding right now, like, bro, you wilding.
But I think that this is the community of comedians, because Will Smith is not a comedian.
Nope.
He doesn't come from this world.
I had to correct somebody on that too earlier, because somebody was like, "Oh, Will Smith's a comedian. He should know how comedians." I said, "He's not a comedian. He's a rapper who became an actor. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
He started off rapping, and then he got offered to do the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and then he started doing that as a comedy show, and then from there he went on to do movies. That's it.
Yeah,
he's not a comedian. He's never done stand-up. Comedians are people who have done stand-up. Those are comedians to me.
Yeah, like it's just so the whole world of comedians are like, you could tell they're all behind Chris.
Oh yeah, it's
every
over.
single one, all of them.
And they're all roasting. They're all roasting Jada. Only supporter Will Smith got is Tyrese.
Terry. Yo, wow. Man, Will Smith gave me. Did he say Will Smith gave him like $2 million? And Will Smith like, I ain't give him no money. I ain't give him that.
I stand with Will, man. Protect our black. Shut the hell up, man.
Oh, that's what's getting me. The whole protect the black woman shit. I'm like,
that shit is bullshit, bro. It's bullshit.
Nah, don't take away from the actual black women that's getting fucking beat out here.
Right.
This is you chicken trying to divert this shit and try to make it like this. It's not because
always trying to do that.
Because Chris Rock made one joke about a black woman. That's all he's done. His whole career is been about bringing black women down.
And they said it, the 2016 joke. Yo, first of all, the 2016 joke, the reason I want people to understand why he talked about Jada in the 2016 joke. Because Jada made the freaking headlines talking about how she's boycotting the Oscar. And he's hosting the Oscars. So that's a headline he could talk about at the Oscars. That's something he could talk about. That's why the joke was cracked. She wasn't, and yes, he's right. She wasn't invited because she doesn't act in movies. She does TV acting. Like right now, she's about to be on the Equalizer show with Queen Latifah right now. That's the new show she's on. Jada hasn't been in a movie in a long time, bro. I think the last movie I seen her in, I remember seeing it. I'm gonna
Matrix.
Matrix Reloaded.
Yeah, Matrix. Yeah, there it is. I went further back. I was thinking Low Down Dirty Shame.
Low Down Dirty Shame.
I forgot all about the Matrix. I was thinking Low Down Dirty Shame.
Yeah, she did the Matrix last year, right? This year was it? Well, Matrix was 2022 or 2021. 2021.
That's crazy. I wasn't even thinking about the last one I just came
Matrix.
out. I was thinking about Reloaded.
Matrix, Set It Off, and Low Down Dirty Shame. And those are the only 3 movies I could think about for her.
Yeah, she did the new one. She had like prosthetics on. She made herself look old.
I only watched that shit once. I'll never see that shit again. But
yeah, we don't talk about that movie again.
Yeah, I forgot.
I still haven't watched that movie entirely.
Yeah, I already blanked that shit out of my mind.
You good? Just I kind of envy you that you only know of the original timeline. I envy you. Because I can't forget it.
Because I can't forget it. I mean, I started it, but I just couldn't finish it. I was like, I ended it with him talking in the coffee shop, and that was it.
Yeah, nah.
That's it.
Fucking Will, man. Sorry, man. You're gonna have to get the congratulations, bro.
Congratulations.
He takes a L. He takes a L on this one. Major.
Yeah, man. You're gonna have to donate to whatever Chris donates to. Like, you're gonna have to, like, whatever he does, you need to amplify what he does.
Well, what's funny is he thinks like him quitting the academy and then like it's over. Like, oh, he said I'll still take whatever punishment they're gonna give me. But bro, you can still lose your SAG because Chris Rock is a SAG member. You slacked him. There's a code of conduct for SAG too.
Yeah, because that award is work.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a work environment.
Yeah,
Right.
so you got out the academy, but you still got SAG. You still SAG can still kick you out too. So
like
you ain't getting away.
you done slapped a union worker.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
Like
Basically.
that shit. There's a
Basically.
lot of layers to this shit that I
Mm-hmm.
just want to see what's gonna happen because I think that either the 16th is when they're gonna make their final decision. They're gonna have
With
a board
SAG
meeting.
Well, who knows what they're gonna do?
The academy is
or the
gonna do.
Oscar. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the 16th. They're gonna
Whoopi flip flopping. 1 minute would look like Whoopi gonna have his back, and then the next minute it look like Whoopi's mad at what he did to Chris Rock. So I don't know. She's like back and forth because she's on one of she's on the board of governors, Whoopi Goldberg, but she already said they're not gonna take his Oscar away. So
Well, she come from a comedian background too. She should know how it is, man.
The funny thing is, a lot of people when it initially happened, people were like on Will's side, right? But then when they just think about it and like, yo, like what he did was kind of like a little over the top. That's what kind of swayed a lot of people to be like, yeah, he kind of like he walked out. He shouldn't have done that. People felt the anger. They felt because they're like, if Will did it, that means he snapped.
Right.
Like Will's not the type to do that. Like that's not his character to go up there and fucking slap somebody. So they felt for him, but then they, I guess if you're a decent human being, you just know that shit was wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't warranted, man.
Yeah, it was not warranted, bro. Like I've heard people say shit to me, wild, crazy shit, and I just kind of like, all right, cool, whatever. Like it's words, bro. It's fucking words, dude. It's not like, yo, no one's slapping my baby or fucking nah. It's just words. It's just all right. You said it.
I can't even understand it feeling away or reacting, but just like you said earlier, bro, because I was talking to my cousin, and I'm not like, yo, bro, Ricky Gervais destroyed everyone on that shit, and that shit was bad,
bro.
And you look at this, it's like, come on, man, those is kid gloves, bro. Like that's not even.
I get Ricky Gervais, bro. He brought out a bottle of like hard liquor in a glass to Mel Gibson, who was like bad in alcoholism during the awards, bro. He brought out a bottle of hard liquor and glass to give to Mel Gibson. Yo, bro, that's how savage Ricky Gervais is, yo. Like, yo, and you know what? Will would have never walked up with Ricky Gervais either, bro.
Oh nah, hell no. He knew exactly who he was walking up to. Yo, my man, Ricky Gervais said some shit like, he said Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was a good movie. It was long. It was good. He said even Leonardo DiCaprio went into that movie theater and it was so long that his girlfriend was too older for him by the time the movie was done. Some wild shit like that. Some wild shit like that. Yeah. And he laughed. He sat there, he laughed. Like, it's true. My man, yo, and he's like, yo, he said, Leo, you 50, bro. You 50.
Leo like the young girls, man.
Yeah, I think all his girls are like 19.
Like young models.
Yo, he grooms them. Yeah. He grooms them.
But hey, he's trying to save the earth, so I don't know.
He's trying to save Earth.
He's trying to save the Earth, so I don't know, man. Yeah, he's trying to battle the global warming. He's trying to save the Earth right now, man. So I don't know. Might have to leave Leo alone.
Yeah, I mean, he's 50. He don't look 50.
Yeah, for a white person, yeah, it's pretty impeccable.
He's yeah.
For a white person, yeah, man. When white people they look 50, they end up looking like 100, man.
Damn, yo. What other movies we got next week? I kind of want to see Ambulance. That's what the Michael Bay movie.
I still got to see Sing too, man. Shit.
I saw Death on the Nile.
How was it?
How did you like it?
I fucking loved it. I called it though when I watched. I'm like, it's this person and that person. That makes sense. And then when it happened, I'm like, fuck. I was hoping I was wrong. But I was so sad when someone got killed. I'm like, Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
gotta
sad.
watch
I almost did. I almost turned off the movie because I was watching because of that person.
Bro, it's a crazy whodunit movie, bro. It's a crazy whodunit movie, yo.
It's on
I
HBO
love the
Max.
first. I love the first one too, and then I don't
I
know
like
when this one came out. A lot of people started like bashing the shit, so it kind of
They, got,
like even though
they,
I
had,
can't
they had
miss
the
it,
first one? What was the
but
first one?
The
it's
Orient.
Orient Express, yeah, Death on the
Express,
Orient
yeah.
Express.
Oh, there's one on that? I gotta watch that one. I didn't see that one.
Nah, that shit was dope, bro.
That
They got
I
Michelle
prefer the
Pfeiffer and yeah.
I prefer the first one better than the second. The second one was nice, but the first one was even better.
I
Death
love
on
the
the Orient
first one.
Express. I gotta
I
watch that
love
one.
that movie.
Yeah, dude, it was really good.
I like whodunit
Yeah.
movies. Like that movie,
Yeah,
Knives Out. I like those movies, those kind of movies.
they're coming out with
Yeah.
a second one for that too.
Yeah, they'll come out with a sequel for Knives Out.
Yeah,
Daniel
there
Craig
you go.
getting his money. He ain't James Bond no more.
Word up.
Yeah, that was a good movie, man. So it's an HBO Max. If you guys don't know, you can watch
Word,
it
I'll
on that
probably
shit.
I'm gonna
think
try
I'm
to
gonna
find
watch
that
that
Orient
tonight.
Express. That definite Orient Express. I'm trying to
Yeah,
find
you
that.
definitely. If you saw this one and you didn't, you definitely gotta watch the first.
No, I saw Death on the Nile. I love that one.
He was more detective in the first one.
In the
He was really like
okay.
he was like detective on
Cause
1,000.
this one he was really on vacation. He wasn't really trying to like be a
So,
detective.
so some shit just went down while he was chilling,
Yeah.
and then he had to
This
figure it out.
this movie didn't get a lot of play is because like it was when it was promoting it, Army Hammer was going through some weird cannibalism fucking
Oh
shit that was
yeah,
happening, and it overshadowed the movie. So the movie just people didn't know that shit even dropped.
Yeah, the movie is really. I enjoyed the movie. I
What's in
saw
that
it in
one?
theaters. I enjoyed it. Gal Gadot is sexy as hell in this movie, boy.
Dude, there's a part where you see her coming down the fucking the stairs, bro. They put like a glow behind her, bro. I was like, oh my god,
She's gorgeous.
yeah,
Like, yo, I'm just like, yo.
oh my god, I
Yo.
was like, holy, she is,
Yeah. She's gorgeous.
Perfect.
Man.
She's
Besides
perfect.
them two, Shuri's in it, right?
She's in it too.
She
Yeah,
is.
Letitia, right?
she's in that movie, and she's struggling with that with a American accent. She is struggling.
Yeah.
You can hear it, like you can hear like the London accent trying to come out.
I like her aunt though. Her aunt was one of her.
Oh yeah, she had a dump truck at the
Yo,
end of the
her aunt
movie.
was fine as
Yo,
hell,
sure,
bro.
yo, when she walked away, she walked down the dock. I was like, holy shit.
Her aunt was
Oh,
fine.
really?
I don't want to say
She's
nothing
on
because
fire.
people ain't see it yet.
Yeah, I ain't
I'm
seen
like,
it
yo,
yet. Don't spoil it.
I
Don't spoil it.
definitely
I'm
would
about
have
to watch
bagged.
it tonight. Watch that shit tonight.
Yeah, you had who else you had in that bitch? You had what's his Russell, what's his name? What's Wilson? What's it, Russell? Yeah,
Russell Brand. Yeah,
Russell
he
Brand.
played the doctor.
Yeah, he was good.
He was good in the movie too. Yeah.
He was real good. He didn't play
Yeah,
no.
y'all know he's become like mad serious over the past year since he stopped doing all them movies. Like he cut all the drugs and all that shit out. This
Yeah,
dude
because
is, like,
after
totally different now.
his friend died, it messed him up. So that's why he stopped the drugs.
I mean, so it shows because he plays a very serious character in this movie. Who else? You had the shorty that played Kit Harington's girlfriend in Game of Thrones.
The redhead,
Wildling. Yeah, she's
that's
in
his
that
wife.
movie.
I heard. That's his wife.
His wife,
right?
yeah, his wife, yeah, his wife.
Yeah.
Yep.
His wife. Rosalie something like that.
Yeah. You didn't have it's not a crazy big cast like in the first one. Like in the first one,
Yeah, that's what I
everybody
was
was
asking.
everybody it was
Okay.
A-list. Yeah.
No,
That's why I was
not everybody
asking.
in this one is A-list, but
Okay.
it's still good, man.
Yeah.
I was
Nah,
still
I'm watching.
They gave all the money to Gal, bro. That's why
yeah.
they couldn't get other people. They had
figured that.
Gal.
I figured that.
I'm sure that was a big payday for her because she's the marquee. She's the main character.
She needed after Wonder Woman 84. she definitely needed that win. She needed this win after Wonder Woman 84 because boy.
Yeah, the first movie, you had Daisy Ridley, you had Johnny Depp, Michelle Pfeiffer, Yeah, Bork. He was the same. He was the one in the second one.
Yo, I forgot Johnny Depp was in that shit. Word,
Willem Dafoe.
Uh-huh.
Josh Gad, Penelope Cruz. That's. I think that's it. No, there's a lot more. Michael Pena. There's mad motherfuckers in this fucking movie.
Yeah, Michael Pena was alright in that too, man.
Yeah. I just realized that his friend was in the first one. I didn't remember him.
I didn't watch this one, so I don't know.
How you say his name? Borak?
Borak?
Oh, Hulu got it. I'm watching it tonight.
It's on Hulu? Oh, I just pulled it up on the Fire Stick. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
You're
talking about the first one.
First one is on Hulu, yeah.
No, the one he's Death from the Nile is on HBO Max, but the first one's on Hulu.
Oh yeah, he did say it was, I'm on here looking on the Fire Stick. Word. All right, yeah, I'm gonna watch it on HBO Max.
Yeah, dude, it's good shit, man. Well, today was a very impactful episode, man. This shit, Ray definitely called it that we'd be talking about this shit for an hour. That shit definitely took an hour of our time, man. But we're gonna wrap it up for the night, man. We're gonna give y'all the rest of y'all Friday back. We'll be back again next week, 10 o'clock for episode 79. We are close. We're very close to that 100 episode, man. We're trying to think of ideas that we're gonna do, man. I'm gonna probably work on something maybe for the. I'm not quite sure what the number of episode will be when April comes around, April 17th, something like that. We want to probably do something for Dawn as well. Hey, we're gonna think of something, maybe like a game, like do a Zoom call and then do a capture on that so we could put it on StreamYards. Try to get like mad people in this fucking show. Try to get mad fucking people and do like maybe bingo or some shit.
Right.
Yeah, there's some things we're gonna think about, man. But yeah, if you guys have anything else you want to add on before we close it out?
No.
All right, guys. So until next week, guys. Stay blessed, man. We see y'all next week, man. Peace out.
Peace.
Later.